All those having business before the court draw near and shall be heard. God bless the great state of Ohio and this honorable court. You may be seated.
Good morning. Today is August 18th. Welcome to Lawrence County Municipal Court. Judge Capper. We first do the reviews for people who have court orders to comply with. Your call for review, come up when your name's called to the table to your right. I'm going to review your file with you. If you don't get called, think you should have, you need to go check in with the clerk to make sure you're on the docket for today. Call for reviews.
Joseph Atkins, Heather Barnett, Rodney Burgess, James Conley, Jennifer Cooper, Edward Ferris, James Sarton, Michelle Sturgill, Trenton Wells.
Joseph Atkins is case numbers 23-260, 23-356. Two theft charges, but all the community service is done, and there has been some done for the fine. He's done quite a bit since the last hearing, looks like. Are you paying anything on your fines today?
That'll be Friday.
Okay, you can continue to work community service on your fines too.
Okay.
Do you have a job?
Yeah, I work at LCR.
Do you prefer Mondays? Does it matter what day you come back?
It don't matter.
Okay, I'm going to make it September 22nd will be your next hearing. September 22nd at 9 o'clock will be your review.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Heather Barnett.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Okay, so you made, this is case number 2366. She paid off her balance today.
Your Honor, she has turned in 3 more hours of community service this morning also.
Okay, good. And I've got a report from Restoring Hope. It says you're compliant. Okay, good job.
Thank you.
I'll set you for September 22nd also. Keep working on your community service and your counseling.
Okay,
See
thank
you
you so
tomorrow.
much. All right.
Brian Burgess, 23-144. Okay, you've paid your fine. And you've got a report. Okay. Okay, I've got a report from Shawnee. It says you completed anger management and you're doing some parenting classes now too?
I've already completed them.
Okay, if you can give me a letter saying you're completed, then you won't have to come back anymore after that.
Okay. Can I just drop that off or?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a date. If you get it to me before then, you don't have to come back. From Shawnee, September 29th. Or you, if you can't get it, show up and explain why you couldn't get the report.
Okay.
September 29th, 9 o'clock.
Alrighty. Thanks, sir.
You're welcome. James Conley, TRC 2720, is on teleconference. And are you still at the counseling center?
Yes, I'm with TCC now. I've completed user entry.
Okay. So you're in transitional,
Yes, sir.
and it looks like you are working now?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. What's the long-range plan there?
What is it?
What's your long-range plan?
Just get done here at transitional and go back home, sir.
And where's that gonna be? Is that here in Lawrence County?
No, Lucasville, Ohio.
Okay. All right, well, I'm going to consider your case completed because you've done the community service, you paid your fines, you've completed your main counseling you're required to do, you're in transitional now. So I'm going to mark your files completed. I'm not going to send any more reviews in for you.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Jennifer Cooper, 231127. That RS, community service done.
No, I'm still working on the community service.
Oh, okay.
I think I have like 5 days left. Oh, to pay off my fines, I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Okay, I was gonna say, you've done the 30 hours that were
Right.
required. You've done some extra toward your fine.
Right.
Okay. You're gonna work it off, yeah, you still have a fine left. Okay, it says you're compliant and you're continuing to make positive changes, so that's good.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, continue with your counseling and get your fines either paid off or I'll let you work them off on community service. You can do that also. September 22nd will be your next hearing at 9 o'clock. Edward Ferris.
He's on Zoom now.
Edward Ferris.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
And you're at TCC?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how's that going?
It's been a rough one, I missed a couple of groups and everything, and I go to Shawnee through mental health, and I have to reschedule one mental health thing, my assessment for TCC, because I can't have 2 mental health providers because I go through Shawnee through mental health. And TCC wants me to go through them, but I got assessment today. I gotta get it done, and I got the topic coming up this week.
So your assessment is at TCC or at Shawnee?
Yeah, it's my mental health assessment because I'm already through Shawnee. I see a mental health provider over there, but I have to do it through TCC in order to be services.
Okay. All right, I've got a report your probation officer just handed to me from the counseling center. So, looks like you've got some stuff to make up, but it's what it says in this report. So, you're willing to work on it though, right?
Yeah, I am. I have a lot of stuff on my plate the past couple of weeks. This has been rough.
Okay, next hearing will be September 22nd at 9 o'clock. Keep working at it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. James Sarton, 24,897. On ODI. Done quite a bit of community service since the last time you were here. And I got a report on your counseling. What agency are you going to?
ARC.
I'm sorry?
ARC.
ARC, okay. So you're in Kentucky.
Yes.
All right, well, this looks acceptable. Are you making a payment on your fines today?
It'd be Wednesday.
Okay, continue with your counseling and get your, everything completed. I'll set you for September 22nd as your next hearing at 9 o'clock.
All right, thank you.
You are.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes.
It's on the just one of the, I don't.
Okay. Michael Sturgill, 24,589.
I can wait.
Michelle, I'm sorry. I read it wrong. Michelle Sturgill, sorry. You just have to pay fines and costs.
Yes, sir. I could probably make another payment next week.
You made a payment August 1st.
Yeah. Also, I had a question. Would it be okay for me to do Zoom next time?
As long as you're compliant with what you're supposed to do, which you just have to pay fines.
Okay.
Where are you living?
Waverly.
Okay.
Well, in between Waverly and Pike County.
That's fine. So you're some distance away.
Yes, sir.
September 29th will be your next hearing, 9 o'clock.
Thank you, sir.
You are. Trenton Wells, 242112. ODI. Okay. Really just getting started, but it's a good report.
He's completed residential, he's in transitional.
Okay. All right, good report. Community service is done. You've worked some extra toward your funds and did quite a bit in the last month, so that's good. All right, we'll set you September 29th will be your next hearing, 9 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. We're finished with the reviews. We're going to start the new cases next. So for a new case, if when your name is called, come up to the table to your right where the other people did and just stand there. I'm going to go over the charges with you. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. If you do make statements, what you're saying is being recorded. It's on the record, as we call it. So if you admit something about your case, that can be used against you. If you want to say something, a lot of times people want to tell me everything that happened right off the, as soon as they're called up. This is not the trial today, so even if you tell me something, I can't dismiss your case today. That would happen down the road. The state has a right to present their side. So it's better to keep what you have to say, the facts, and tell them to the lawyer, because that's privileged. What you say in open court is not privileged. It can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney. You have a right to have one appointed if you can't afford one. You have a right to bail and to make the state of Ohio prove any charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You waive those rights by entering a guilty plea or a no contest plea. The safest plea is always not guilty. If you don't know what to do, if you're confused, if you want a lawyer, if you want a trial, you should enter a not guilty plea. That preserves your rights, and we'll go on to the next hearing. If you enter a guilty or no contest plea, we're going to proceed to sentencing today. Call the first case.
State of Ohio versus Jason Hunt, case number TRC 25-2044.
Jason Allen Hunt,
His mother.
where is he?
He is in crisis unit at Presteria in Barbersville.
Okay. Well, he's got an OVI charged against him, operating a vehicle intoxicated. So, did he check himself into that, or how did that happen?
He got pulled over.
Well, I know that, that's why he got the charge.
Yes.
But how did he get to, is this some sort of mental or hospital, or what is it?
It is a detox rehab.
Okay, well, he needs to come in as soon as he gets out of that. I'm gonna go ahead and notify the State Highway Patrol, who was the one who cited him, that he failed to appear, and then give them a capias, so they'll be on the lookout for him. So what he needs to do is come in on his own if he doesn't want to get arrested. So as soon as he gets finished with his detox, he needs to come to the next available court date, which will be Mondays or Fridays.
They told me that they were going to suggest he have the 28-day program.
Well, that's fine. As long as he's locked up somewhere, we're not going to come and drag him out of a treatment program.
No, sir.
But once he gets finished, he can't just blow it off and not come in. He needs to come in as soon as he gets finished. Okay?
Okay.
So relay that to me. If he doesn't come in, there's going to be a warrant outstanding for him. Okay? All right.
State of Ohio versus Jessica Smith, case number TRC 25-2036, A and B. Jessica Smith.
All right, Jessica Smith has been called for, has not appeared. She was cited to be in court today at 9 a.m. So capias will issue for her to the OSP for failure to appear.
State of Ohio versus James McClaskey, case numbers TRC 19-975 A, B, and C, CRB 19-274.
All right, then you're James McCloskey.
Yes, sir.
It looks like you missed a hearing back in March of 2024 on a review on an OVI. And a warrant got issued, and then you got arrested and posted a bond on that warrant. Does that sound right to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you admit or deny you failed to appear for your hearing back in 24?
I forgot about it. Yes, sir.
Okay, well, according to the record here, you've got a balance of 36 hours of community service, which is 6 days, and $1,135 in fines and court costs.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, is there any way I can have them send the money I took to jail with me to the court instead of to me? I took $160 in with me.
No, you can get it and apply towards your fines. Have you been going to treatment? You would have been ordered for treatment. Let's see.
I don't think I was.
Sorry?
Minute reads.
Ended reads. Yeah, you have reports from them. It says you weren't compliant. That's the last report I have. Okay, I'm going to order today that you do a urine screen. And then I'll have you back and we'll decide how we're going to go forward after I get the results of the urine screen. Go with Mr. Cooper, do a urine screen, you'll come back after that.
It'll be like normal, just THC.
State of Ohio versus Che McCoy, case number CRB 23357, CRB 0627, CRB 06273.
You're Che McCoy.
Yes, sir.
All right, you've got one case which you've never been arraigned on, and you've got some old cases. You've got a theft charge from 2023. It's alleged that Union Township on June the 1st, 2023, you purposely deprived Miranda Chapman of property without her consent, that being a cell phone. It's a first-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Do you understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to it?
Guilty, which,
Okay. Then you got some really old charges, 07-13-29, and 06-270 and 273. We've got a DUI, it was called back then, before they changed it to OVI, and driving with a suspended license, and these other charges look like they were actually completed. You took care of them. Okay, so we got the case from 07 and the case from 23. You had a review hearing, it's alleged, back in September of 2022 that you felt clear for.
the cell phone deal is, it's an ex-girlfriend, which we were splitting up. When I was leaving, I left my phone on the table, and I went back to get it, and I was like, where's my phone at? And she's like, I don't know, you shouldn't left it here. Well, I took her phone. All right, the very next morning, I take her phone back. I said, okay, here's your phone. Can I have my phone? She never gave my phone back. Which, when she didn't give me my phone back, I left again. Never went back to her house. And I had some fines over here I was paying, so I called to pay the last fine. And she said, well, you got $50 more tacked on to you. I said, for what? She said, a warrant. I said, a warrant? I said, what kind of warrant? She said, a cell phone theft. I said, well, I didn't know she even called the law. You know what I mean? Because she never told me that next morning she called the law on me. But when I didn't get my phone back, I left again. I said, well, keep my phone. There's your phone. I never went back. But when I called to make the last payment of my fines, that's when I found out I had to come and answer to this. So I paid that $50 too. I paid all my fines, paid the $50. She got her phone back, and everything's took care of.
I'm going to take that as a not guilty plea on the theft offense, and then according to the record here, you did pay your fines on the DUI, but you had 5 days of community service that you didn't do.
5 days?
Yes.
I'll do the 5 days.
Well, I get to decide that.
Oh.
Okay, let's.
I moved back over.
You want a lawyer to represent you?
Pardon?
You want a lawyer?
No, sir.
You gotta represent yourself?
For community service?
Theft, you still have the theft charge.
That was the phone,
I know, I said I'm taking that as a not guilty plea.
okay.
You want a lawyer?
No, sir.
Okay. You didn't get arrested on this? Why did you decide to come in now?
I didn't know I had this. I paid the fines. That's when I found out I had this on me. And then she said I had a warrant on me. I had to pay $50 on that warrant to lift the warrant. So I said, okay, go ahead and pay that too.
That was 2 years ago you did that.
Exactly. I was been over in West Virginia
My question is, why did you decide to come in now?
to get it done,
Okay.
to get this done. I'm trying to get my license back.
Okay. Well, since you came in on your own, I'm gonna let you sign a signature bond. You understand what that means?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll let you sign a $1,000 signature bond on this theft offense, and it'll cover your old case too. So on the old case, the DUI, you got 5 days of community service to do, and then we'll set a pretrial on this theft offense and decide, see if the state still wants to go forward with it. I mean, it's been 2 years the cases have been sitting here. So we'll go out about a month.
So the 5 days is what I'm coming to court for?
No.
Of the community? Huh?
You You got the old case where you have 5 days of community service,
Okay,
and you got the new case of theft offense.
I thought we was getting took care of
Well, that's what
today.
you said. I never said that. The prosecutor never said that. You're the one that said it ought to be dismissed, but you don't get to decide that.
Right,
There's 2 sides to every story, and I haven't heard their side yet.
okay,
They may have a totally different story they want to tell. Okay? So I'm taking what you say as a not guilty plea.
okay.
So it's at issue now, so ball's in their court. This is the prosecutor on this side. So I'm going to set it about a month out for a pretrial on the theft offense and a review hearing on your old DUI. So you need to get that community service done.
Okay,
You need to come back for a pretrial.
and what day is that?
Well, we're going to go, let's make it September the 19th. That'll be about 1 month.
So have that done before I come in, right?
That would be great.
Okay,
So, September the 19th, we'll make it at 10 o'clock on both hearings. You're welcome to have a lawyer, and I'll appoint one if you want, if you're eligible, but are you sure you don't want a lawyer?
I don't think there should be one.
Okay. September the 19th, the next hearing, 10 o'clock.
Your Honor, is he going to need fingerprint?
I'm not going to require one.
State of Ohio versus Zachary Rhodes, case number CRB 25505.
Dear Zachary Rhodes,
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Rhodes, the state's alleging that on August the 16th of this year in Fayette Township, you purposely tried to deprive Walmart of property without their consent. That's a theft offense. The maximum penalty is 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Same charge.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, I don't know what's going on in the back there, but Mr. Cooper, would you go back there and address it, please? There's a bunch of commotion going on. It needs to stop. If you want to talk, go out in the lobby. Do you understand the theft offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand your rights? It's in the folks on the back row. Toward the end. Come on. How do you wish to plead to this charge?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Guilty means you're admitting it's true. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm going to order you get a screen, a urine screen, because a lot of the folks that are shoplifting are also dirty. And then I'm making a treatment case. So go to the probation office to the left as you leave the courtroom. This gentleman's going to get a urine screen and come back for sentencing. So
Yes, sir.
Mr. Cooper will help you with that.
State of Ohio versus Ronald B. Hatfield, case number CRB 25145.
Sir, you're Ronald Hatfield?
Yes.
Mr. Hatfield, the bailiff bring you a copy of the charge. You may already have one, but get another one. It's a domestic violence charge. It alleges that on February 24, 2025, Union Township, you knowingly caused or tried to cause physical harm to Brittany Hatfield. She's a member of your family or household. It's a first degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty, 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Brittany here today?
Yeah,
Can you come up and talk to the prosecutor, please? Prosecutor, please, man, talk to the prosecutor.
How did it get reported? stay up here. Your Honor, I've spoken with Brittany Hatfield, and I'm assuming, are you husband and wife? And she does not want a protection order. She also says it didn't happen the way that it's reported, but at this point, we're not willing to go so far as to dismiss the charges. But she doesn't want a protection order.
All right. So, Mr. Hatfield, do you understand the charge against you?
Yes,
And you understand your rights?
yes,
How do you plead to this?
not guilty.
You want a lawyer appointed to
Yes.
represent you? Are you working?
I am.
What do you do?
Work on the river.
Who do you work for?
McGinnis,
Are you paid by the hour?
by the day.
How much? Well, I have to determine your gross annual income. You know what that is?
Yeah, sure.
What do you show on your income tax return as your gross income?
I've never really paid attention.
Okay, well, then I have to figure it out. So you're gonna have to help me. What do you make in an average month, week, however?
I bring home 700 a week.
Okay, well, your gross is gonna be somewhat more than that. But you got, how many kids do you have? Bon?
4.
So it looks like you're making somewhere between 40 to 50 a year gross, but with 4 kids, I think you're still eligible. So I'll appoint Mr. Steyer to represent you. Not guilty plea is entered. No protection order at her request. He will have to go, no, he was fingerprinted, okay, he's already got fingerprints, so we don't have to worry about that. No protection order. He can sign, oh, he's got a bond up too, so his bond is contingent that he posted. So, Mr. Steyer, probably looking at the 15th of September or after, anytime after that.
Are Mondays or Fridays better for you?
Fridays.
Are you out of town on the river or something?
No, I'm actually home every day.
Okay.
But Friday is normally like one of my days off.
All right, we can set it on a Friday.
The 19th then would be a good day, Your Honor?
Yes, September 19th will be the next hearing. It'll be a pretrial at 10 o'clock.
Okay, hang on a second. He's indicating there may be a second charge. I don't have a case number here, but it says Paul Fulton.
Bond does say domestic violence times 2. I don't know if is there another possible charge?
I don't believe so. And Your Honor, this course of charge is several months old already, February 24th.
So it doesn't look like they're going to file another charge.
Okay.
All right, next hearing, September 19th, 10 o'clock.
We're done for now.
Okay.
We'll figure it out. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, we're ready for pre-trials.
Okay, starting pre-trial.
State of Ohio versus Travis M. Clark, case number TRC 25-971.
And this is Mr. Billwater's case.
No, this is one we discussed briefly during pre-trial. I believe that the state's willing to, given the circumstances here, willing to move to amend the charge to reckless driving. If the court's willing to accept that, my client's prepared to enter a guilty plea.
Okay, so there will be a plea to the speed and a reckless.
That's correct, Your Honor.
And we're making that motion, Your Honor, just based on the totality of the circumstances. We believe it's appropriate.
All right, I'll allow the amendment to 451120 on the ODI. You have a right, Mr. Clark, to make a statement to the court before your sentence if you wish to. You don't have to. You have anything you want to say?
No, sir.
Okay. All right, on the breakfast, there'll be $150 fine plus court costs. On the speed offense, there's a $60 fine.
He's going to take care of that before he leaves the courthouse, Judge.
All right, see the clerk, no probation, then you're not paid the
Thank you, Your Honor.
It'll be finished, then paid.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Brandon P. Hayden, number TRC 25998 A&B.
Mr. Waters' case and says the pretrial day.
Judge, this is one we do not have resolved yet. It looks like we may need a bench trial date on this. But if it's okay with the court, what we'd like to do is maybe go ahead and schedule the bench trial, but we'd like to have one more pretrial. Mr. Hilton and I have discussed some potential resolutions, but I haven't had an opportunity to talk to Mr. Haight about those. That just happened today.
Okay, so when would you like to come back?
Well,
Of course, looking at the 15th or after or something.
Is the 22nd, do you have room on that day?
Yes.
I've got another case on that day.
September 22nd for another pretrial.
Would you like to go ahead and pick a bench trial date now, or can we do that on the 22nd if
Do
we
it on
need
the
to?
22nd.
Okay. Okay. All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio recalls Zachary Rose, case number CRB 25505.
All right, Mr. Rose, I've got your urine screening results back, and you're positive for some troubling things. The most troubling is fentanyl. So that's one of the very common drugs in our community right now, and it's also the most dangerous drug that's in our community right now. So I'm going to require that you get treatment as a part of your sentence. You're a Kentucky resident,
Yes, sir.
and you live in Catlettsburg, is that right?
No, it's Ashland, but it's
What's your current address then?
1217 Donta Road.
What's the road?
Donta, D-O-N-T-A,
Ashland, Kentucky?
Ashland 41102.
Do you have a Kentucky Medicaid card?
That's right.
Have you ever had Medicaid?
No, just West Virginia.
You have West Virginia Medicaid?
I think it's run out, so I'll have to get Kentucky's.
Are you working now?
No, sir.
Okay, so you would be eligible for a Kentucky Medicaid
Yes, sir.
card. Anyone here from Focus? Okay. You want to talk with, I've got some folks here that have treatment options for people that are eligible for Kentucky Medicaid. So, Focus, I want you to talk with them and get that set up. He's positive for fentanyl is the most serious one, ecstasy, oxycodone, amphetamine on his urine. So what I'm going to do, so I can keep you under wraps here, I'm not going to sentence you now. I'm going to let you go to treatment. I'm going to keep your bond, in fact, because you posted a bond through Mr. Sowers.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to delay sentencing until we at least get some treatment started. So I want you to come back in probably a couple of weeks. Let me see what the calendar looks like. So that would be, yeah. I'm going to set it for September the 2nd. That's going to be a Tuesday. Usually court's Mondays and Fridays, but September 1st is Labor Day this year, so the court will be closed on Labor Day. We'll have court on Tuesday, September 2nd. So I want you to come back then for sentencing. Your bond's continued. talk to people from Focus, they'll get you set up. So when you come back in 2 weeks, I want to get a report that you started. You know, fentanyl's very dangerous, and it's common in our community right now. And people that overdose, that's the reason they overdose, is fentanyl. So we need to deal with this, we need to get off of it, we need to get clean. And that's going to be part of the sentencing, is that you get treated and get clean. So, any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, the lady from Focus is at the back door. She'll walk out in the lobby with you when you leave. Talk with her, get set up, be back here September the 2nd. And if you don't come back, I'll just issue a warrant and your bail bonds will come and hunt you down and take you to jail.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Take this opportunity to get clean.
State of Ohio versus KCR Hudson, case number TRC 251010 A and B.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes, this is set for pretrial delays, Mr. Delauder's case.
Chairman, this is a case that we had resolved back on, looks like June 30th. The state had agreed to amend this charge to reckless driving. His preliminary breath result was under the legal limit of the .078, was part of the reason for that reduction. However, they wanted Mr. Hudson to complete a driver intervention program first. It's my understanding he's done that at this point. I believe the court's got proof of that in the file.
I do. State still agreeable to that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so the charge will be amended to reckless operation. You have a right to make a statement to the court, Mr. Hudson, if you wish. Do you have anything you want to say?
No, Your Honor.
So there's a speed, so there'll be speeding and reckless operation.
Guilty to both, Judge.
All right, as to the reckless, it'll be a $150 fine plus court costs. And on the speeding offense, a $60 fine. Do you need time to pay it? Can you pay it today?
Your Honor, he said he was going to make a significant, can you pay it all today?
I don't know if I can pay it all. I paid some of it today, though.
Did you say $60 fine?
60 on the... So I'll set it for a review hearing.
He thinks he'll have it all paid by next week, so a relatively soon review hearing. He should have it done, Judge.
Okay, I'll set it for review on September 29th.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be here for today. 9 o'clock.
Just get it all paid before. Okay. Pay as much as you can for that. Here, take this with you, Casey. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Don't leave until you talk to the clerks.
State of Ohio versus Muhammad Morir, case number TRC 25-1836 A and B, TRC 25-1741 A and B.
This is Mr. Delaw's case, it's set for pretrial.
Judge, on this one, we've got discovery completed on the first OBI charge. However, there was a second one. We don't have discovery completed on that yet. So if we can have one more pretrial on both, we hopefully will be at a resolution on this.
Okay, what date do you want to come back?
You set one for me on the 22nd of September. Do you have room that day?
Yeah. Okay, both cases are continued at defendant's request, September 22nd for another pretrial.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Christopher Massey, case number TRC 25-1879.
Mr. Delaw's case, this is the first pretrial.
It is, Judge, and we've made discovery demands in this case. I think I got a response over the weekend. The video didn't download yet, so I don't know that it's Mr. Massey's, but I believe it is. So we need to have a pretrial later on this so we can review discovery and try to reach a resolution in this one.
22nd?
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Bryce McGinnis, case number CRA 25299, CRA 25987.
What's the other party's name in this, Mr. Hill?
Mr.
Judge,
Delaw's case.
We've got this case resolved. There should be, this case involves a motorcycle that was purchased by Mr. McGinnis on Facebook Marketplace, and kind of an old broke down motorcycle at that point.
Ed Shanks is the...
Yes, he should, we thought he was here.
He is.
Oh, okay. So anyway, Mr. McGinnis didn't know that the motorcycle was stolen, so we provided the state with as many people back as we could to try to trace the transactional history related to this motorcycle. Anyway, we were able to get a hold of the person it was stolen from. I understand that's this gentleman here. And so the way we've agreed to resolve this is that Mr. McGinnis is going to pay restitution to this gentleman for the motorcycle, and then Mr. McGinnis is just going to keep the motorcycle. So we need to get all that done here this morning, so rather than clog up your docket, we can probably present you with an entry dismissing the charge as soon as we have all that accomplished later this morning.
Okay, Mr. Hill, do you agree with that?
I do, Your Honor. Mr. Shanks, I guess you live in Lexington? Yes, sir. Lives in Lexington and is a truck driver and has traveled the country. The motorcycle was stolen from him several years ago and ended up with Mr. McGinnis. So we've worked this out to, I believe, everybody's satisfaction, including how the storage fee is going to be handled. So hopefully this can be done. Mr. Delaware can help them get all this done while we're in court here this morning, and maybe we'll have to be called back up again.
All right, Mr. Shanks, do you agree with what's being said, or do you have anything, input you want to give the court?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, so I'm going to let you all work on this, and then as I understand it, if you reach an agreement, you're going to present me with an entry that everybody's happy with.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
So we'll go on, wait for an entry to appear.
Thank you, Mr. Shanks.
It may take about an hour for me to get that done.
We'll be here longer than that.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Zachary Ross, case number TRC 25-1704.
May I approach, Judge?
Yes. Mr. Delaw's case for preliminary hearing and pretrial.
Chris, who is this?
Your Honor, Mr. Ross is doing very well in treatment. I believe his treatment provider's here with him today. I've talked to Mr. Heald about this. The way that the state would like to proceed is they would like for Mr. Ross to enter a guilty plea to the OVI charge, which he's willing to do today. And then leave it to the court about how to handle sentencing on the OVI. The other two charges, the state's willing to leave those pending for a little while to see how Mr. Ross does in his treatment. And Mr. Ross, I believe he's doing very well in his treatment. I think his treatment provider will confirm that. And he's very anxious to try to take advantage of this situation.
Mr. Healy?
And that is correct, Your Honor. We want to resolve the OVI case today, which I guess that Mr. Ross is willing to do. And if the court chose to go ahead and sentence him on that today, then we would want him to complete his treatment first, and then resolve the other charges at a later date, and probably be willing to dismiss those charges if he does very well in treatment.
Okay.
And Mr. Ross is prepared to enter a guilty plea to the OVI judge.
That case number is 25-1704. So it's my understanding, it's a first offense OVI with a urine screen. We probably don't have the results back on the urine. It was July 9th.
No, we don't. In fact, I checked on that this morning.
I've discussed the outstanding urine screen issue with Mr. Ross. He doesn't expect that they're going to be favorable when they come back. I believe he's been pretty forthcoming with his treatment provider about that, and he doesn't want that to get in the way of resolving this today.
Okay, well, that's fine. I think I will accept his guilty plea on the OVI, but I'm going to wait till I get the results to sentence him.
Okay.
So I'll just accept it today, make an entry that he pled guilty to the OVI on this date, and then let's come back in a month and we should have the results.
Okay.
And
Can we set the other two cases for a pretrial on that day then?
yeah.
Okay.
It'll be preliminary hearing and pretrial.
Yes.
One of these is a felony.
Yes.
So let's use that September 22nd date.
Okay.
So it'll be sentencing and preliminary hearing on that date, September 22nd, 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus John Jackson, case number CRB 25507A and B.
So this is an arraignment.
Yes,
And sir, are you John Jackson?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Jackson, there's two charges here. Aggravated menacing is 507A. 507B is failure to confine a dog. The A case alleges that at Rome Township, August 17, 2025, you knowingly caused Timothy Porter to believe you would cause serious physical harm to his person or property. That's an aggravated menacing charge, carries a maximum penalty of 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine. The 507B charge alleges August 17th you were the owner or keeper of a dog that you failed to keep confined. That's a minor misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is $150 fine. You understand the two charges?
Yes, sir.
You understand the rights you have as a
Yes, sir.
citizen? How do you plead to these charges?
The first charge, I would like to plead not guilty. The second charge, I would like to plead no contest.
Well, let's just enter a not guilty in both.
Okay?
You wish to have a court-appointed attorney.
Yes.
You have a job.
No, I'm retired. I got Social Security.
So if you get a pension other than Social Security, or
Yes.
Social Security all year?
No, I get Social Security.
That's it?
Social Security, I'm on Social Security disability.
Okay, that's your only income.
Yes, sir.
I'll appoint Mr. Morford to represent you. And we'll get him here in the courtroom, introduce you.
On the way, Judge.
Mr. Morford, this is John Jackson. He's got 2 charges, aggravated menacing and failure to confine a bond. Failure to confine is minor misdemeanor. I'm going to let him sign a signature bond of $1,000.
I'm already out on bond, Your Honor.
You posted a bond?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then that bond's continued.
Thank you.
Is there any kind of protection order requested here?
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Protection order?
Yes.
Okay. Any problem for you to stay away from Timothy Porter?
And that's not a problem at all.
Okay, so I'm going to order that. I'm going to
Yes,
order you to
sir.
stay away from him, don't go around him, don't contact him. Here's the big one, don't post anything about him on social media.
I don't do social media like that.
Well, a lot of people do.
Yes, sir, I understand.
They stir the pot by getting on there and posting things.
Yes, sir.
I want the pot to not boil anymore, I want it to calm down.
I do too, Your Honor.
Okay. And then, Mr. Morford, I'm setting pretrials September the 15th or after, so what's your schedule?
It has to be after the 15th, Judge.
Okay. Anytime after that's pretty good for the court. What's your best date?
19th.
19th's good. September the 19th will be the next hearing. That'll be a pretrial at 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
When you sign the protection.
State of Ohio versus William Kentliger, case number CRA 24631. And CRB 111152.
This is Mr. Steyer's case. He's been at OBP.
Yes, Your Honor. He is due to complete the program tomorrow. He has been accepted to RRS and Southern Hope, but William is wanting to try to just continue home again.
Wanting to continue what?
Home and do outpatient.
Well, my last note was from the last hearing, relapse needs long-term treatment now.
Yes.
And that's what's being recommended too.
I know if I mess up there, I'm gonna go to prison. I promise not to mess up. I'm doing really good this time.
Well,
And he has done well in the program this time, but I still would recommend further treatment just because of his past relapses and issues that he's had outside of treatment.
I think
since that's what's
my main reason.
recommended, that's what I'm going to require, or I'm just going to send you on down to the grand jury and get indicted. You can argue it to
No,
Judge Finley or
I agree,
Judge,
Let him speak, please.
Ballard.
I wanted to say Andy, I should not say, that's too disrespectful, but he's his first name. So, those are your choices, either go do it, or take it to the other court and take your chances there. They can send you to prison. If you stay here, I can't send you to prison. You've got a felony.
Yeah, I know.
Okay? So, if you want to talk to Mr. Steyer about it, make a decision.
No, I agreed to go. I was just leaving it up to you.
Okay. Well, I kind of made that decision the last time we were here, because I already made a note that you needed long-term treatment because there'd been a relapse before. So, and that's what they're recommending, the professionals. That's their job, so we're going to stick with that. So, we've got folks here from RRS, I believe.
I already got accepted I got a bed at Southern Hope.
Okay. Well, I thought you were accepted RRS.
They mentioned both. I think they
Yes.
went with,
RRS agreed to take him as well.
And there, I don't think anybody's here from Southern Hope.
But I already got a bed there, right?
They have accepted him, yes.
well, if
But-
you were to both places, then you got a bed either place.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to direct you to go to RRS, and since they're here today, and you're accepted there, Jeremy's here, you get with him, get that lined up, and then we'll come back.
Okay. When would you like to come back, Your Honor?
I'm thinking, well, I'd really like to come back on the 2nd. I don't know if you're available, but that's a Tuesday.
I am not, but I am available the 8th, following Monday.
That's good. We'll do that. September the 8th. Will be your next hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Michael Murphy, case number CRB 24-823, CRB 25-151.
And Your Honor, this is the one we discussed earlier. I have a conflict. I'm unable to take this case on.
All right, I had appointed Mr. Steyer since Mr. Smith, Tyler Smith, has taken a job with the city of Huntington, so he's not able to do these cases anymore, so we'll have to find another attorney. And Mr. Steyer has a conflict in representing you, so. Okay, I'll appoint Mr. Morford to represent you. He is here. Let's get Mr. Morford in the courtroom. It looks like he's representing you on another case anyway, so. So we need Mr. Morford in the courtroom. Mr. Morford, I'm going to appoint you to represent Michael Murphy on 24-823. Looks like you were already representing him on 25-151.
I believe so, Judge.
Okay. So we'll just consolidate that. It had been Tyler Smith's case. He's not able to do it. Mr. Steyer has a conflict, so I'm going to appoint you. He's at Bethesda. He's got a good report.
He's doing very well. He's actually employed, just recently got a job with King's Daughters.
Okay, very good. So we could set that 19th date. I think I just set a case for you on the 19th.
Yes, Your Honor.
September the 19th will be his next hearing on both cases.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Hallie Rogers, case number CRB 25-411.
All right, Ms. Rogers, you told me at your first hearing that you were going to hire a lawyer. Have you done that?
No, I couldn't afford one.
All right, do you want to be considered for
Yes.
Do you have a job?
Yes, I only get like 12 hours a week though.
What do you do?
Home health.
Okay. Paid by the hour?
Yes.
How much per hour?
14.
Okay. You're eligible for court-appointed lawyer. I'll appoint Mr. Steyer. And this is a menacing charge. Is there anything that the state has input on for this pre-trial?
Yes, Your Honor. And I'm speaking with Vicki Bowman, who's the alleged victim in this. And in reviewing this situation over the weekend, I realized that maybe there should have been a criminal damaging charge filed involving, what is your CPAP machine?
CPAP machine.
So we probably are going to do that, but our main focus here is what Ms. Bowman believes is necessary and appropriate, and that is for Ms. Rogers to take some anger management counseling. She loses her temper, apparently. Would benefit from that. The family would benefit from that if she would.
So they're related?
Yeah, what's your
This is my husband's stepdaughter.
Okay.
And what had happened in
His foster daughter.
me and him had got into it when I after the whole health worker.
Does she live with you?
No.
But she's around.
Periodically.
So if they're willing to do that, what we'd like to do is come back in a month or so and see how things are going.
You want to discuss that with her?
Maybe we could have this recalled. I could have a chance to take a look at the file.
All right, I'll recall this. You want the court's file?
If I could, Your Honor.
Let the bailiff know when you're ready to discuss it, we'll recall.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus James McClaskey, recall, case number TRC 19975 A, B, and C, CRB 19274.
Okay, Mr. McClaskey, you tested positive for methamphetamine in addition to THC, so.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Well, here's I don't know this from personal experience, but I sit here and I hear a lot. And what I hear, methamphetamine actually is probably the #1 drug in our community right now. The one I see the most that comes up on screens. It's not the most dangerous drug, but it's pretty dangerous. Fentanyl is the most dangerous. Fentanyl is probably #2. Methamphetamine is everywhere in our community. So,
That's what I say, the only thing that should have been in mine was maxed out on the THC. That's why I was saying that I smoked a joint when I was in jail down there, they had one, but I don't mess with that.
Do you have a medical card? How do you pay for medical service?
I'm on disability.
Are you a veteran?
No,
Okay. So you got Medicare?
Medicaid,
You have Medicaid too?
yep.
Okay. And where do you live?
South Point.
And you're also positive for amphetamine and methamphetamine and THC. Those are the 3 things.
Yeah, the other thing, Stephen said alcohol, I ain't had no alcohol forever.
This test doesn't say positive for alcohol.
Yeah, that was the second one. The last thing you put is that, because I don't smoke meth and that other stuff, I smoke weed.
You have a medical card then?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm going to require that you get treated. That was part of your original sentence way back when you had this. You were required to get treatment then too. You went to Mend and Reeds. You want to go back to them, or do you want to go to something closer? Mend and Reeds is in Ironton.
I'd rather have something closer.
Okay.
Because the wife, she lives with her mom, and I'm in South Point, and I ain't got no way to go nowhere until she gets off work. And she works 5 to 5.
RRS, because I think they'll do transportation. You can do, he lives in South Point. Can you get him to treatment? Okay. I'm going to order you to get treatment with RRS. They're at the old, dating myself, where the trade well was in Chesapeake. A long time ago. You remember it? Okay, so you talked to Jeremy from RRS and set up a plan, and then I'll see you back on September the 2nd for your next hearing. And it's going to be sentencing because you got a bond up now. 10 o'clock.
It's in September 2nd?
September 2nd, the day after Labor Day. Usually we have court Monday and Friday, but that week we're going to have it on Tuesday. Jeremy's standing at the back door waiting to talk to you.
State of Ohio versus Kurt Warner, case number TRD 251827.
Okay, not spelled the same. Taking myself there too. Okay, so you are Kurt Warner.
The other one.
Yeah. Mr. Warner, it's alleged that on July 25th of this year at 1:06 a.m. in the village of Proctorville, you were operating a vehicle with a suspended license. That's a first-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty, 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Do you understand this charge?
Yeah.
You understand your rights?
Yes.
How do you plead?
Well, last time you told me that if I got the paper from West Virginia showing that everything was dismissed, then...
Okay, that's correct. So this isn't the arraignment. You were arraigned on August 1st.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir. That's the registration and the insurance.
Do you need this stuff back?
You can make copies if you need this one. I do need a copy of the West Virginia letter. I only got one of those. The other ones I have copies of.
Okay, and this is your proof of insurance.
Yeah.
All right, it appears that the charges in West Virginia got dismissed, and I did make a note saying that I would dismiss here, so if you got that squared away. So I'm going to go ahead and dismiss it.
Thank you very much, sir.
State of Ohio versus Miss Blackburn, case number CRA 24812. Mr. Stiles, take your oath.
Need Mr. Steyer in the courtroom. This is a preliminary hearing. She's at Bethesda.
May I have pressure on you?
Yes. It's a good report.
Thank you.
Doesn't say she's finished, though.
No, we're just doing maintenance. She does very well in the program, and she's well aware of, her shortcomings, but, just maintenance.
She said, what, October?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to
I
be.
think we're looking at October, maybe.
Finish up? Okay. Well, we can go out till the first of October or sometime and come back.
That might be good, and she'll either hopefully be finished or just have a clearer timeline at that point, and okay. Couldn't find my phone, has my calendar on it. So, Your Honor, in that case, then, I'd like to look at, is Monday or Friday matter to you?
Either one's fine.
Okay, beginning of October is a little rough. I have 2 jury trials right in a row, but I have the 6th available.
That's fine. October 6th will be the next hearing, 10 o'clock.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Stable High versus Kelly Dawes, case number CRA 25206, CRB 25207, A and B.
Mr. Steyer's case.
Sent up a report from Minute Read, Your Honor.
Okay, well, let's go with the positives first, and then we'll get with the negatives. Client is attentive in groups and offers insights. That's good. You pay attention and you offer some things in your conversation with others that might be helpful. Okay, now for the negative stuff. Client does not always follow group rules. Client leaves groups several times during groups, causing distractions to others. Client is sometimes disrespectful to his peers. Well, those are all things you need to work on.
I've been doing a lot better here lately. I've done advanced up to, I've done phased up to the 2.5 from 3.7 to the point that I've gotten my passes. Like I'm able to get passes if I wasn't on a monitor. I'm moving to the next house tomorrow.
Okay.
I've done phased up 2 phases since then.
And Your Honor, I would note that that is about a week old, a little over a week old report, just due to the reporting, the timing of the reporting cycles. So it's not totally current with his.
Well, it sounds like he's making some progress. I mean,
Yeah.
another section says client is working to improve implementing coping skills that assist with impulsivity, instant gratification, and boundaries. So those are some things you need to work on. We all got things we need to work on. You need to work on those.
So, Your Honor, we wanted to inquire about possibly removing the ankle monitor day, and I did speak, I didn't get your surname, but Jason from Minute Reads, who says that the facility is supportive of his removing the monitor.
Mr. Healy.
Is the facility supportive of him removing?
Yeah, we don't have a problem with it.
I guess we have to follow the expert's advice sometimes, and
Okay.
be okay with it.
I'll order his GPS removed.
Thank you, Your Honor. I promise you, you won't regret it this time. I've been working really hard to improve, and I'm doing it. I'm done with the drugs this time.
So he needs to speak to Mr. Major before he leaves?
Yeah, go to probation.
Yes, sir.
And we've been together for a long time, Kelly, right?
Yes.
This time, I mean,
Thank you for this.
I want you to do it for you.
I'm doing it for me this time.
Do it for you.
I have.
Start it for me, but finish it for you, because it's
I am.
you and your family and everybody that's associated with you.
That woman right there has been through heck and back with me, and you've been here for me. You've gave me chance after chance, and I'm very grateful. And it's been like I started out doing it just to get through, but I'm done with the drugs, and I've been working so hard to be able to get through this for myself that I'm done. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, I'm going to give you a chance to prove it.
Yeah, this right here will prove it, that I'm not just doing it for that. Once this monitor comes off and I stay, it'll prove it to them that I'm doing it.
And I see they're shaking their head. They're happy.
Love you.
They're happy with what you're saying. They want you to do it.
Yup.
Okay. go see Mr. May, or he's right here.
We didn't get a date
Go out
yet,
with you
so-
And get the GPS arranged to take it off, and then, let's come back in September sometime.
I'm here the 8th.
Okay, September the 8th is good. See you September the 8th with a good report.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Good job.
Mrs. Sir, thank you.
Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry.
Man, that's embarrassing.
I gotta go to the
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Matthew Paul Starcher. Case number CRA 25424, CRB 25435, A and B.
Where are you retreating? Where? Okay.
Star's case.
Your Honor, Mr. Starcher is at Focus Residential. There was an issue with getting him, I'm not sure if that's, okay, here we go.
She's here.
Okay, I didn't see it back there, I apologize.
She's
Check and see if his dad's here.
working on another case too, I think. Same time.
Matthew Starcher, senior,
Yes, ma'am.
the father,
Oh.
senior.
I don't think I've seen him today.
Okay, that's okay.
I've been told that he wasn't going to be here today.
Said he wasn't coming.
Sounds like there's still things to be worked on.
Yes, Your Honor. I mean, I think we do see compliance here, though there are some issues in the progress notes that are maybe something that need to be addressed. I'm going to ask Mr. Starcher to stick around after his case is called and not speak to him a little bit. After, yeah, I don't know if I have any more cases immediately, but I'll come and speak to him after those. So if you could not leave, I'd appreciate it. And I think at this time, we'd like to ask to come back again.
Anything from Focus that you want to bring up?
No, I think he's exactly where he's supposed to be.
Okay. I mean, that September 8th date again?
That day works, Your Honor.
September 8th will be the next hearing, preliminary hearing and pre-trial.
Your Honor, I'd like to say something on behalf of the state. In reading this, you know, there's some indication that Mr. Starcher is initially was having some recognition of the issues that put him in this situation, where he's in treatment, but that he's backed up on that a little bit and not acknowledging the severity of his situation. At least that's what this report says. Now, he's accused of shooting a gun in his dad's house, 3 shots. Thankfully, nobody was killed or shot, but that's what landed him here. And if the court remembers, his dad was here, his dad wants him to be in treatment. Otherwise, this would be a case where we'd be talking about sending somebody to prison. So if we don't see something different the next time, we're going to send it to the grand jury.
Get your signature right there.
going to have to improve.
And I'm going to have a discussion with him off the record as well, Your Honor.
Yeah, you do have a felony, so what that means is the state can say, we don't want to keep it in this court. We want to take you down to the common police court, which is the felony trial court, and they would have the right to do that. Can't stop them. So if you want to keep it here, which I think when you talk to Mr. Steyer, he's going to say that's the best course for you legally and personally. Need a better report next time. Okay, September the 8th, is the next hearing.
Thank you. Please don't leave. I'm talking shortly. Okay. Just wait a while if you want to. Yeah, but don't.
Your Honor, we're ready to go to Lawrence County Jail.
Okay, we have some hearings to do at the jail from Vital Gentlemen.
State of Ohio versus James G. Adams, case number CRB 25138, CRB 24130.
All right, sir, are you James Adams? Can you hear me, Mr. Adams?
Yes, Your Honor. Can you hear me?
I can, yes. Mr. Adams, I'm Judge Capper. I'm at the Lawrence County Municipal Court in Chesapeake. You are appearing in the courtroom today on a monitor, and everything you and I both say is being recorded. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. But what you do say is on the record. It can be used against you. This is set for a pretrial today. It looks like on this case, you had told me at one point you were going to hire an attorney. Has that happened?
Sir, we went down and we went and to hire a attorney from Lawrence County, and they called over to probation a couple times, and they won't return my call. They won't return the attorney's call, so we went ahead and hired an attorney out of Portsmouth. I can't think of his name. We just got him Friday.
Well, is there any attorneys here that are going to be representing Mr. Adams, James Adams? Nobody's entered an appearance on your behalf.
Yeah, like I said, we gave that one attorney, we gave him a consultation fee last Monday after court, and they called probation a couple different times. They won't answer the phone for him, they won't tell me anything about my case. There's a lot more to this case than what we got today.
Let me ask you this, Mr. Adams, because we do have an attorney from Portsmouth that said he was going to be here late, so maybe he is the attorney you hired. Was it Sean Stratton?
No, Rick Nash.
Nash?
Yeah, Rick Nash. Yeah, he said he won't be able to make it up for today. I got felony court again Wednesday, and he's supposed to be up there Wednesday.
All right. Have you heard from Mr. Nash?
Have not.
All right. Well, the only thing I can do then, you have a hearing in common police court on this coming Wednesday, the 20th.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. If they take me over even then, I've been in jail 40 days and I ain't been to court nowhere.
Well, you're in court here.
Well, I mean,
and I think you were arraigned here on August the 4th, so here's what I'm going to do.
I mean, on felony court.
Yeah. Well, I don't control that. So I'm going to continue your case here until this Friday, the 22nd.
Okay.
August 22nd will be your hearing in the court in Chesapeake.
Okay.
What's the state's position on bond for him? I had said $1,500 cash or surety bond on this last file, but I think he has a holder from common pleas also.
That's what it sounds like. So we'd ask for the bond to continue here.
Okay. All right. If you still have a bond here, but it'll probably only be $150 with the bail bonds in this court.
Yeah, I would have paid that if they would have dropped this holder on me in felony court, but If there's any, if there's any way I can talk to a lawyer about maybe give me, you know, even like a $20,000 bond on a felony court, I would release today.
Well,
And I promise you, I'll come right back.
if you've retained Mr. Nash, then he's the one that should contact the court about reducing your bond. Maybe he's going to address that on Wednesday. He has not entered an appearance in this court for your case.
No, he told me. We'll be
He has practice in this court. He's had other cases here, but he's not here today, and he hasn't entered an appearance. All right, I'm going to reschedule your case for Friday, August 22nd at 10 o'clock. If you're still in jail, I'll see you like this on teleconference. Get out of jail on a bond, then you need to show up at the court in Chesapeake on your own by 10 a.m. on August 22nd, this Friday. Okay, that's all.
All right.
State of Ohio versus Raymond S. Brown, case number CRA 25503, and Andrew Curry is on deck.
Sir, are you Raymond Brown?
I said her name, Brown.
Can you hear me, Mr. Brown?
Yes, sir.
Are you Raymond S. Brown?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Brown, I'm Judge Capper at the Lawrence County Municipal Court. You're appearing in court here on a monitor, and everything you say and everything I say is being recorded. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. If you choose to make statements, it's on the record to be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to make the state of Ohio prove any charges against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those rights?
Yes.
You're here, it's alleged, because there's a warrant for you out of Chillicothe Municipal Court. I've got a copy of the warrant. Actually, it's a capias, which is the same, basically. Produce the body is what capias means. From Judge John Street of the Chillicothe Municipal Court. Says that you missed a hearing on a probation violation. They do say that you could post a bond. They say they are agreeable to you posting a $1,000 bond by cash, surety, either one. So, what will happen here is you're entitled to what we call a Rule 4 hearing. A Rule 4 hearing is a hearing in this court to make sure you are the Raymond S. Brown being sought by Chillicothe Municipal Court, and is there a good reason to send you to that jurisdiction on the warrant that is issued there. And you have a right to have an attorney, and to have one appointed to represent you at that Rule 4 hearing if you wish. Do you want to have a hearing on the issue of whether you are the person being sought in Chillicothe, or do you want to agree to go to Chillicothe?
I want to have I am the person that's being sought after, so.
Well, can you post a bond? If you can post a bond here, I'll let you go turn yourself in up in Chillicothe.
Do what now?
If you can post a bond here, I'll release you and order you to go turn yourself in Chillicothe. And once you do that, then the bond here will be released. If you don't do it, then you'll have a warrant out of this court too for not appearing when you were supposed to.
Yes, I should be able to post a bond, sir.
Okay. I'll follow what that court says. They say they would accept a $1,000 bond. So I'm going to set your bond at $1,000 cash or surety. So if you've got $1,000 in cash, you can post it with the clerk here. Once you appear in Chillicothe, you get the whole $1,000 back. If you can't come up with $1,000, I'll let you use a surety, a bail bondsman. So you pay them a fee, which you lose, but they guarantee your appearance. So if you use a bail bondsman, you then blow off Chillicothe, you don't go up there, the bail bondsman's gonna be out looking for you, because they don't wanna pay the $1,000 to the court.
Right.
So, do you wanna post $1,000 cash, or do you wanna use a bail bondsman?
Bail bondsman.
Okay, so are you pretty sure you can post the bond?
I think so, I'm not positive.
Well, it's probably gonna be about $150, I would guess.
Okay, I have $100 that's on my books right now, I don't know if I'll get that back, but
So you want a bail bondsman to contact you?
yes, sir.
And you'll agree to go to Chillicothe on these charges?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to fax down a waiver. I need to find a waiver in the file. So I'm going to fax down a waiver you need to sign. I'm going to order that you either appear in Chillicothe before Friday at 8 a.m. or appear in this court at 10 a.m. on August 22nd, that's Friday. Do you understand what you need to do?
Yes, sir. I need to appear in Chillicothe before Friday.
Correct. Or if you can't get there, something happens, you're hindered from getting to Chillicothe. You got to show up in Chesapeake and explain to me why you didn't get up there.
Okay.
You understand? You can't just blow this off. You blow it off, then I'm going to tell you use Mr. Sowers, which most people do. I'll tell him, go get you, take you to the jailhouse.
Okay.
Any questions of what you got to do? Okay, I'm putting you on the
So I contact the bail bondsman?
He's going to contact you. We're already texting him, letting him know you want to post bond. He's pretty good about it. Within an hour or two, you'll probably hear from him.
Okay.
Any questions you have, Mr. Brown?
No, sir.
Okay, that's all.
State of Ohio versus Andrew Curry, case number CRB 25506. Mystia McCarty is on deck.
Your Honor, Andrew did contact hometown about coming back to treatment. We would accept him if that's what he wanted to do.
Okay, thank you. Okay. We can't see, all I can see is the top of his head. There, okay, a little more, move it down a little more. There we go. All right, you are Andrew Curry.
Yes, sir.
And you can hear me, Mr. Curry?
Yes, sir.
I think you know who I am, but just for the record, I'm Donald Capper. I'm the judge at the Lawrence County Municipal Court in Chesapeake. You've got a new charge, and I'm going to go over your rights with you before I tell you the charge. It's aggravated menacing, but you have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one. You have a right to bail and to make the state of Ohio prove the charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
You've got the aggravated menacing charge alleges that at Union Township on August 16, you knowingly caused Darlene Maynard to believe you would cause serious physical harm to her person or property. That's a first-degree misdemeanor, aggravated menacing, maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
How do you wish to plead to this charge?
Not guilty.
You want a lawyer appointed?
Yes, sir.
I'll appoint Mr. Stratton to represent you.
Did you say that was a menacing charge, Your Honor?
Aggravated. Aggravated. That's an M1.
Okay.
not guilty plea is entered, state's position on bond and treatment was then offered.
I'm just looking at everything in the history of this.
That's going to take a while.
One thing I will say, and of course I know this doesn't directly relate to the bond, but I've got pictures of the place that has to be cleaned up, not cleaned up. We're okay if he goes to treatment to give him an OR bond. And I don't know whether it requires a GPS monitor or not.
We've got some we just freed up today, so I think it's probably a good idea.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to let you go to hometown with a GPS monitor on. You've had one on before, haven't you?
Yeah, I have, sir.
So do I have to give you the speech about what happens if you cut it off?
No, sir, I mean, my fiance, she needs a lot of help around that house, because we also got a big house with that property, you know that. I don't know if you know, but I gotta go back and forth the 22nd. Well, actually, we gotta be off the property on the 22nd of this month.
21st.
Cause my feeling, the 21st, or whatever it is, my landlord kicked me off the property. So I think all the responsibility in OW, if we cleaned a lot of, I seen the code enforcement come and take the pictures. And here a few days ago, like, we've been cleaning up, honestly. I mean, you can look at the property. I know well, I don't know if my fiance is in the courtroom or not. I don't know if she's got new pictures of the new cleanup we've done. I know he put some of the pipe.
That's another case.
Oh, is it another, okay.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. They bought that, and I didn't bring it up. That's why I spoke on it.
Is that a pending case, Your Honor, or?
Yeah, did he go on the common pleas or still here?
No, he entered guilty pleas to several charges. We reduced the open dumping to littering. He pled to tampering with evidence, possession, felony possession, and resisting and littering. And I don't think he's been sentenced on them.
So, Your Honor, I ask that, just one second, I ask that you allow him to go to treatment. It sounds like he has pending cases that need sentenced on, and then set those with this one on a pretrial.
Okay, well, you're going to inpatient. It sounds like you're wrangling for outpatient, so.
Yeah, can I get outpatient, sir? In hometown?
No.
Well, my fiance needs a lot of help around the house getting that stuff straightened up. She can't do it herself. She's a heart patient.
We're in the process of moving right now.
That's been going on for
2 years. I just forwarded a picture to you and Mr. Stratton, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, if it's inpatient or you change your mind, you don't have to go to treatment. I don't want to send you if you're not going to be cooperative. Treatment does no good if somebody doesn't want to get treated, doesn't want to get clean.
Yeah, I didn't say those treatments in her hometown, but I'm willing to take outpatient so I can be my fiance. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be done.
Well, that's not on the table. So your choices are go to inpatient treatment, or I'll probably set a bond for you.
How much is the bond will be?
I haven't decided that yet.
Yeah, I don't think there's a bond amount that I'll be able to make.
And he's yet to be sentenced on these other
He's got the
charges
others,
too.
and I think he got warrants on those, Robert. Why don't you, I'm going to let your lawyer talk to you off the record, and then maybe we'll come back and then decide how we're going to go forward. So Mr. Stratton is going to call down to the jail, talk to you, and then we'll come back.
State of Ohio versus Mustia McCarty, case number CRB 25504. Laura Smith is on deck.
Okay, ma'am, are you Miss Tia Lynn McCarty? Can you hear me, Miss McCarty?
Yes.
I'm Judge Capper at the Lawrence County Municipal Court in Chesapeake. You're being arraigned today. This is your arraignment hearing. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. If you choose to make statements, what you say is on the record, can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one. Do you understand those rights? You have a right to prove this charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. The state's alleging that on August 17, you tried to take stuff from Walmart, your private Walmart, or their property without their consent. That's a theft offense, maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes.
How do you wish to plead to this charge? That means you're admitting it's true.
Yes.
And are you from Flatwoods, Kentucky?
Yes.
Okay, well, what I typically do on the shoplifting charges is make people take urine screens, because I find, in my experience, about 80% of the people that are shoplifting are dirty for drugs. And then I make you go to treatment, if that's the case. So they can do a screen there at the jail. So go do a urine screen. Once I get the results back, we'll come back and I'll sentence you after I see what's in your system. Hopefully nothing. If nothing's in your system, then we won't have to worry about treatment.
State of Ohio versus Laura M. Smith at the Lawrence County Jail, case number CRA 25372, CRB 25373.
Laura Smith is 25372-373, and this is Mr. Steyer's case.
Yes, Your Honor. I believe this was previously Tyler Smith's case. I don't know. It's not been called to the court since I was appointed in Mr. Smith's stead, so I don't think Miss Smith knows me. I'm Luke Steyer. I'm going to be your attorney going forward. I spoke to Mr. Heald about the case this morning, and it's my understanding that this is one where we were looking at treatment, but that maybe that wasn't successful before.
I think she left, I believe.
That would be unsuccessful, I suppose, Your Honor. So I don't know if what the state's position on this is. My understanding is a felony, so, if it stays here, that's at the state's pleasure and the court's pleasure. But I would assume that would involve a return to treatment in any case. Is that accurate, Mr. Hield?
That's what we'd like to see.
So, I guess the first question is Ms. Smith's willing to return to treatment?
Yeah.
And then the second question is, would OVP take her back, or do we need to look elsewhere?
Our director informed us that we would not be able to accept her back. When we took her into our program, she was completely incapable of participating at all the way I don't know if she was just putting on, or, so we sent her out for an evaluation and she ran from the hospital.
What is her pay source?
I believe West Virginia Medicaid, if we had her. I can't say for sure though.
Yeah, do you have a medical card of some kind, ma'am?
Capital printed out a temporary ID card for me when I first came to West Virginia because my temperatures and stuff kept dropping, and a man that knows everybody in town, I don't really know him that great, but anyhow, he took me to the hospital at Capital, and they printed my temporary ID card, and then when he left, all my stuff got stolen.
All right, ma'am.
To get.
Hang on. Do you have a medical card is the question.
I don't have anything at this moment.
Okay.
Not that I'm aware of.
So, I don't know if there's somebody local here who might be interested in taking her. If she doesn't have a medical card, I would assume they could work to get her an Ohio card. Is any Bethesda? Well, actually, everybody got their hands up back there. Hometown, Bethesda, got some options, Your Honor. So I'd like to see if we could have somebody talk to her and maybe get this recalled.
Well, whoever is willing to take her, there's in the file a report from OVP talking about the psychiatric issues. So you might want to read that before you agree to take her. So, and I would think at this point she needs an ankle monitor if she's going to go.
What's our ankle monitor situation?
We should have one available, we just took one off.
Well, I just ordered one.
Yep, that's what I said, we just ordered one off.
I think I just ordered one on too. So.
As far as I know, nobody's waiting. We should have, that one should be,
Why don't we take the file, share it, discuss it, figure out what can help this lady, but looks like there's some issues there that need to be addressed.
State of Ohio versus Carlinda Worsley.
Thank you.
Number TRC 24182, ABC and D. Joshua Mullins is on deck.
Ma'am, are you Carlinda Worsley?
Yes, sir.
I'm Judge Capper at the Lawrence County Municipal Court in Chesapeake, Ohio. You're appearing in court in Chesapeake on a monitor, and your image and what you say is all being recorded, along with what I say is all being recorded. So, one of the things you need to understand is you don't have to say anything. You have the right to remain silent. But if you choose to make statements, it's all on the record, so whatever you say could be used against you if you admit something, for instance, about your case. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one. You have a right to bail, and to make the state of Ohio prove this charge beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand those things?
Yes, sir.
So the charge against you is old, but it's alleged to be old because you didn't come to court when you were ordered to. This is from 2024. January 27, 2024, at 3:35 a.m., the state's alleging that in Perry Township, here in Lawrence County, you were operating a vehicle while you were under the influence of alcohol, that you took a breath test and tested 11 on the breath test. Under Ohio law, this is a first offense. First offense, operating a vehicle intoxicated. The maximum penalty is 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, 3-year license suspension. The minimum penalty is 3 days in treatment, $375 fine, and a 6-month license suspension. The state's alleging the score of 11 is over the per se level. Under Ohio law, if you take a breath test and test 8 or higher, and the state shows that they complied with the rules for giving the test, there can be a presumption that you were impaired because you tested more than 8. And the state's saying you tested 11. 11 is higher than 8, so there could be a presumption that you were impaired. You're also charged with driving with a suspended license. The section you're charged with is not a jailable offense. It's called an unclassified misdemeanor. Maximum penalty for that is 500 hours of community service and a $1,000 fine. You're also charged with not wearing a safety belt. That's a mandatory $30 fine if you're found guilty. And it looks like the last charge is having either a tail light or a rear license plate light out. It's some light on the back of your vehicle is alleged to be out. That's a minor misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is $150 fine. So you've got 4 charges filed against you. Do you understand the 4 charges?
Yes.
How do you wish to plead to these charges?
Not guilty.
Do you want to be considered for a court-appointed lawyer?
Yes.
Do you have a job?
Yes, I have a full-time job, and I'm also enrolled full-time in school, in nursing school at ACTC.
What's your job?
I'm a manager at Little Caesars.
Do you get paid by the hour?
Yes, I do.
How much per hour?
$11.50.
How many hours a week do you work?
I work anywhere from 37 to 39.
Okay, well, you're eligible for a court-appointed lawyer. So, Mr. Stratton, I'll appoint you to represent Ms. Worsley. Now we need to address bond, and this is an old citation from January 2024. It's alleged she was cited to appear in court on February 2nd of 2024 and did not appear, and a case has been outstanding since then. She got arrested on this recently.
She a local resident?
She is, Ashland, Kentucky was her address at the time this occurred. Are you still living in Ashland, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
What's the state's position on bond for Ms. Worsley?
You know, Your Honor, she was summoned into court on January 27th of 2024. She says she's a student, she's got a responsible job. This seems like a very irresponsible thing for somebody with that amount of responsibility to do, to avoid coming to court on a very serious charge. So we don't have any faith that if she's let out of jail that she will come back again. She'll be back over in Kentucky again. So we'd ask for a $7,500 cash or surety bond. On the other hand, I don't know how many days she's been in jail, but if she wanted to resolve this today to get out of jail, maybe she's done enough jail time to cover the what we would want under these circumstances.
Yeah, she can talk to her lawyer about that. Yeah, I'll set bond at $5,000 cash or surety. I think that's sufficient.
And we might call this back up, Your Honor.
Yeah, your lawyer wants to call down and talk to you, and then maybe bring it back before the court to decide how we're going to proceed. So, Mr. Stratton's going to call and talk to you.
Your Honor, and Mr. Stratton, she's been in jail 2 days. 2 days. State of Ohio versus Joshua Mullins, case number CRA 25490, and Andrew Curry is on the deck.
All right, Mr. Mullins, it looks like you've got a holder from Kentucky on a parole violation, but I think you've also got some kind of holder from Ohio, so that's maybe what's holding you up from going to Kentucky, I've been informed.
What's the holder for in Ohio?
Some kind of parole violation?
That's what I'm told, Your Honor.
Can the jailer, if the jailer's listening in, could you give me some information on if there's a holder from Ohio for Mr. Mullins?
Judge Capper, can you hear me?
I can, yes, sir.
Okay, so he is an interstate compact with Kentucky and Ohio both. I was unaware Ohio issued a hold at the same time he had the Kentucky hold in place. I spoke to Kentucky in reference to the lapse on deadline, and I guess there's some kind of probable cause meeting that needs to take place with Ohio before Kentucky can take him back over. I explained to them to contact your court in reference to an extension on the deadline, but they did add a stipulation to the Ohio APA hold that he could only be released to Kentucky, and he has a 3-sign waiver for Kentucky. So I believe the Ohio APA hold was holding here, sir, until they finish that hearing, and Kentucky will extradite him back after that.
Okay. What I'm going to do then, thank you for that explanation. I'm going to continue this case another week to let Kentucky and Ohio work out where he's going to go. I guess he's got a holder from both states, and they're working on some resolution of who's going to take him first, it sounds like. So,
yes, sir. I'll explain all that to him after we get done with your arrangements today, sir.
his next hearing will be August 25th at 10 o'clock.
Wonderful, thank you.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Andrew Curry, case number CRB 25506, and CRA 23464, A, B, and C, CRB 23464, A, B, and C.
All right, Mr. Stratton, this is attorney. You had a chance to talk with Mr. Curry?
I did, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Curry understands that he's still awaiting sentencing on his other charges. I did speak with his girlfriend, who's here in the courtroom. They are under an eviction that they have to be out of their house by this Thursday. Just want to tell the court that, so the court understands that. He of course, would like to do outpatient and take care of that business, but he is more than willing to do inpatient also. He's just concerned about the eviction and moving their stuff, which I don't know much about that, just based upon what his girlfriend has conveyed to me.
Well, from the notes, it looks like he was previously ordered a few weeks ago to go to treatment, and that didn't happen. So his only option at this point is to go to inpatient with the GPS monitor. If he doesn't want to do that, then we'll just proceed with everything.
No, Your Honor, he is fine with doing that. He just wanted me to express his fear that she has to move everything out herself, but he is more than willing to do inpatient.
All right, so I'll order him released to hometown recovery with a GPS monitor. And I'll appoint you to represent him on this matter and any other matters before the court, Mr. Stratton.
I think those are set for the 29th, Your Honor.
Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong.
That's correct.
Okay.
So let's keep that date.
Yep, that'd be a good date.
August 29th will be the next hearing on everything before the court for Mr. Curry, and he can only be released once a monitor is placed.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, I apologize, that would leave us with the monitors.
Okay.
I didn't realize you'd already assigned it to him.
Okay.
So that lady wouldn't have one ready right now.
All right.
Okay. All right.
State of Ohio versus Ms. Thea McCarty at the Lawrence County Jail.
Steve McCarty is next. All right, Mr. Morford.
Judge, I believe this is
my case. Mr. Cooper showed me some results.
She is positive for methamphetamine, THC, and amphetamine.
Yes, Your Honor.
And she's Kentucky, you have Kentucky Medicaid? So Focus, and I think there's probably the only one here that can handle Kentucky Medicaid.
I'll have to do a pre-screen.
All right, I've got someone that's gonna call from Focus to talk to you about, are you willing to get her treatment?
Yeah.
Okay. I've got somebody that's gonna call down, talk to you about doing treatment, then we'll come back after you've had that assessment.
I'll talk with her as well, Judge.
Clerk's call.
Please, thank you.
You know, we have to recall, we're not ready to go yet, so.
Okay, we're coming back here for hearings, and then we'll go back to jail when we're ready to finish it with us.
State of Ohio recall L.A. Rogers, case number CRB 25411.
This is Mr. Steyer's case.
Spoke briefly to Mr. Heel. I think he may need to speak briefly before we go further.
So she doesn't want to do anger management counseling. So we can have a trial. Or we can just have the 90-day continuance. I don't care either way. We have a trial first. Do you want to stay away from you?
Yes, I do. Stay away from me. I just don't want to be around none of them.
You are?
Lonely.
Yeah. No, I mean, you are getting divorced.
I would say so.
Okay, all right. So what we've agreed to do, if Ms. Rogers agrees, is we will recommend a 90-day continuance, and we will agree to dismiss the charges with the payment of court costs. What about the CPAP machine? Is that something you're out of pocket for?
No, it was, they was real good about fixing it for me.
Okay, that's good. If there aren't any further problems within that 90-day period, and the costs are paid, we'll agree to dismiss the charges.
So I'm sorry.
There'll be a protection order that will stay in place during that time.
That puts us into December.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. About 90 days as the 8th, I'm unavailable on that day, but I am available the 1st, the 12th, the 15th.
Actually, we could do November.
We could.
What's your schedule in November?
I have a jury trial on the 10th or the 17th, but
About the 24th.
and the 3rd. 24th I'm available.
Okay, we'll schedule this for the 24th of November. Be dismissed then if there's no further problems and the costs are paid.
Let us know if there's any problems.
And she doesn't have to appear if that's happening.
I sure will. Thank you very much.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
So, November 24th, 10 o'clock.
Do you know what my husband?
No, it'll be about $150. You give it a couple days, you can talk and find out.
As long as
They
I
won't
pay
have
that.
that. As long as it's paid, no further problems, I'll be back that day. Thank you.
Ohio versus Kaylee Bennett, case number TRD 22-1604, A and B, TRC 22-170, A, B, C, and D, TRD 21-2280, A, B, C, and D, TRC 20-2681, A, B, and C. Kaylee Bennett.
Haley Bennett has a warrant. Apparently she came in and warrant out.
She's here, she's out, she's coming in.
You're Kaylee Bennett?
Yes.
missed a hearing on July 28th.
Yes, I had a procedure done. I had cancer on my ovaries. I had to have a procedure done. That was the same day. I have a paper from community service too, but I forgot to bring it with me.
Okay, I'm going to order her placed in custody while I decide what to do.
State of Ohio versus Justin H. Hughes, case number TRC 251383, A and B.
Mr. Stratton's case set for pretrial.
Well, it's a yearly test, and the results are not ready yet.
Not ready. Do we have results?
We do not. So, we actually just ask for another court date, Your Honor, since we do not have results yet.
Or what are we, about 9 weeks out?
Yeah.
What's our time frame?
It would be September the 12th would be the 90 days if there hasn't been.
There was a discovery request, though.
Yes, yes. Maybe some other waiver, but, so.
What was the date you said?
September the 12th.
Okay. So we have at least till then. Probably longer than that because there was a discovery to be made. So when do you want to come back then?
Well, maybe we can look at, would it be the 5th? Maybe it'll be available by the 5th?
That's okay with us.
All right, September 5th will be the next hearing. Or pre-trial, 10 o'clock.
Official?
My bad. Good.
State of Ohio versus Crystal Minton, case number CRA 25296.
Mr. Stratton's case, on the hearing and pre-trial.
Oh, don't worry about it.
May I approach now?
Yes.
All right, let me look around so I can see anything.
Good report.
She's doing very well.
I'm really grateful for the opportunity too. I really needed help, so thank you very much.
Thank you for taking advantage of the chance you got. September 26th.
Yeah. Works well.
Next hearing, September 26th, on that hearing and pre-trial.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You are.
State of Ohio versus Pinson East Step, case number CRB 25446. And Your Honor, that's all.
Okay.
So we haven't discussed this one. What is it? Step, this is step. This is step.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks like this was a notice for service on a hearing on a DV protection order of some sort. Well, the hearing was this morning at 10 a.m., according to this. August the 18th, 10 a.m., so that'd be much too good to serve after the fact. Something that may be looked into.
Yeah, I was just looking for that date that you referred to, Your Honor.
It says, okay, maybe that's referring to today. You command to serve the attached copies of judgment entry. So maybe it's just serving the judgment entry on him. And it says that he scheduled to be in court August 18th. So I think that's referring to this.
Okay.
So it should be, go over those documents and make sure as to what he's being served.
Yeah, we'll deal with that.
So
that's out of this court, so.
Yeah. So how please look up.
Yeah.
Mentioned previously that we should have charged criminal investigation and F4 disrupting public services. And I don't know if I ever said he had 30 days in jail with one suspension. Yeah. So I don't know if he's had a chance to talk.
There's some issues in this case we need to address, Your Honor. So we just ask this be set for another pretrial. It gives me time to look at these documents that you got, so.
Okay, do you have a preference for a hearing date to come back? Probably, we could do the 12th, but 12th or after of September.
Oh, 12th or after, okay. Probably not the 15th, maybe that Friday, Your Honor.
The 19th?
Yes.
Okay, September 19th will be the next hearing in this court, at 10 o'clock.
All right. Go outside, have a seat, and I'll be right out, okay? All right.
State of Ohio versus Daniel Meisner, case number CRB 25472.
Mr. Brad, you're going to be representing Mr. Meisner?
Yes, Your Honor. I believe this was one of Mr. Smith's cases.
Okay.
I believe that's- That's just. That's fine. All right. Your Honor, he is, oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't realize you had your head down. He's willing to plead guilty to the charge, waive statement of facts, stipulation of guilt. There's going to be a joint recommendation of 30 days suspended and a no contact order.
And we want to do anger management.
Anger management too, yes. I did mention that to him. Yes, anger management also.
And where and how are we going to do that? Does he have, how's he paid for medical services?
Shawnee, mental health.
Shawnee Mental Health?
Yeah.
He can do that at Shawnee Mental Health, Your Honor.
Okay, have you previously been there, or?
I have been there, yeah, I've been there since I was like 5 years old.
I'm fine with you going there. The only problem with them, and I used to be on the board years ago, it's hard to get reports from them.
Yeah, so anytime you come back to court, you gotta make sure to go there and get a report and bring it.
Okay, yes, sir.
All right, so you have a right, sir, to make a statement to the court before I sentence you. Do you have anything you want to say?
No.
I'll accept the recommendation, joint recommendation for sentencing. I'll impose a $100 fine on court costs, 30 days in jail suspended, order to get counseling at Shawnee for anger management, and to not have contact with the complaining party, which is Kimberly Faulkner. 2 years of level 5 probation, review hearing on, let's make it November 7th. First reading at 9 o'clock. You'll need to check in with Mr. Major about his probation.
Yes.
Bring a report with him when he comes back for his first review.
All right, so here's that, that's your review date. Okay, we just gotta sign this.
This is a no contact order. You sign here and you date here. And then if you don't care to wait in the lobby, I'll give you a copy.
Sign here?
Yep.
Yeah, my approach on that case, we're running about that entry now.
Okay.
8 to 18. And you're no contact it's the whole time you're on probation. So for 2 years, this is in effect.
Yeah, I know.
So she's gonna give you a copy of that, just go report to probation, down on the left.
Stop touching me.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus James and Spears II, case number CRB 25240.
This is Mr.
Smith's
case.
Yes.
It's going to be dismissed if the costs are paid. There was no problems, but I don't think the costs have been paid.
They have not. Okay. Your Honor, I just asked 7 days before warrants issued. Let me see if I can get a hold of him. Mr. Smith did give me the file, so there should be a phone number in there.
Okay. Warrant will issue in 7 days if he hasn't appeared or paid costs.
State of Ohio versus Arthur W. Williams, case number CRA 25324, PRC 13736. Arthur W. Williams.
Mr. Stratt's case. And it's preliminary hearing on a newer charge and a pretrial review on an old case. He's out on no work on, looks like. He had been at OVP.
Yeah, he went to OVP for an assessment, Your Honor. It was ordered back there on the 14th of July. He's not here.
How's the state want to proceed on the felony?
So he's got some other, old,
It's an old OBI that he never, well, let's see, he did plead, and he just never did anything. It was reduced to a reckless, actually, and he had a fine and court costs, and never paid anything on it.
I think it'd be appropriate to have a warrant issued for hearing on it.
Okay, the warrants issued on both, for failure to hear.
State of Ohio versus Joseph Barber, case number CRA 24679, and the CRB 24680.
Mr. Morford's case set for pretrial and preliminary hearing. He's at RRS.
Your Honor, he's also a member of the collection program. He's been compliant and doing very well throughout the program. So if it's okay with the court, it would be okay with us to go ahead and dismiss.
We're okay with that.
All right, so it'll be nollie to QLT. Okay, you answered her from now on, not me, so if they're not happy with what you do, they can refile and take it to the grand jury.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Thank you.
good luck to you, sir.
Thank you. I'm done here now. We're done.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir.
State of Ohio versus Stephanie Pauly, case number CRB 24257.
So on the sentencing docket today,
We should have, probably do.
okay, I'm showing you still have everything left to do. You got anything to turn in?
Yeah, I have my community service papers.
Okay. Why don't you show them to Mr. Hill?
Well, Your Honor, it shows that she's worked 4 times for 6 hours each time. In other words, you were there to do the community service. Community service.
I see.
It's acceptable, Your Honor.
Okay. How many hours are there?
30, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, so you still have fines?
Yes.
Okay, do you have anything you're paying on your fines?
It'll be Friday. And I'm going to work some of it off as well.
All right, that's acceptable. I'll set your next hearing for September 22nd. At 10 o'clock for sentencing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Timmy Dement, case number CRA 25406 A and B, CRA 25407, CRC 21585, and C.
Mr. Steyer. Mr. Cooper tells me he has been doing some community service.
Let's close down last.
How many did you get?
I just,
One.
because the one got
He's
canceled.
got, he should have credit for 6 hours, Your Honor.
Okay.
Your Honor, he has presented me with an insurance card that shows a 2004 Ford Ranger, effective dates February 12th, 2025 to August 12th, 2025. So that was something that held us up last time. We want to make sure he had proof of insurance, and he's provided that.
Okay, so that's on 25/15/85. 25/15/85. Okay, so you can show he does have proof of insurance. You need to go up through box to see where it says insurance. Okay, so we were going to go ahead and do sentencing then, and we were waiting on getting that approved. Is that correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
So remind me what was being recommended.
We were recommending 180 days in jail with 150 suspended and also complete treatment. He had 13 days credit as of August the 4th.
Okay, so he still is 17.
No, Your Honor, I think we were 10 days. All but 10 days were to be suspended, and he had 13 days credit. I think he's completed the jail sentence, but he still has, I'm sorry, he's completed the imposed portion of the jail sentence, but there's still going to be
Hold off until he finishes treatment.
a bunch of days over his head until he finishes treatment.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Dement, anything you wish to say?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, it is at least a third. What was the?
No, Your Honor, it was, let me take a look at this one. I can't recall the details. There was something that kept it from being a third. Let me.
There's 23, 24. I'm showing.
One of those two was not a court of record. It was magistrate court in West Virginia, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm pulling up my convictions here. Yes, it was,
Well, it says Huntington Municipal Court. So
that's definitely not a court of record then.
City, that where Mr. Smith is going to?
Well, he's going to be city attorney, so he's not going to be the judge in there, but I think he's had that role before as well. But right, one was not a court of records. That left us with a second offense, and so that's how we landed where we did, Your Honor.
You agree with that?
Yes, but, also we're reducing that felony charge. So we felt that it needed more than just the second offense treatment as far as imposed jail time. And so that's the reason we recommended the 30 days in jail, of which he's done 13 already.
I thought you said 10 days in jail, 100. You had 180, 170 suspended, is what you said, but that's fine.
Before it was 180, 150 suspended.
Okay, that's fine.
Credit for 13, 17 owed.
Okay. But we want to hold off imposition of those till after he completes treatment.
Okay. State's agreeable with that.
Yeah, I just want to make sure it's understood that we're happy that he's in treatment. And I hope, and I think Mr. Dement understands that we could have taken this a whole different direction. Could have taken it to felony court, talking about you know, much more serious circumstances. So we're not saying that we're going to ask to forgive the rest of that jail time altogether, but we also want him to go through treatment first and improve his circumstances.
The better he does, the better the recommendation.
You might feel better about it later on.
But, yeah, thank you.
Okay, so it would be second. I'm going to go ahead and enter a $1,000 fine, and I'll suspend $300 if you complete treatment. Order court costs, license suspension for 1 year, 180 days in jail, 150 suspended, credit for 13 served, 17 days jail, reporting when the court determines. So I'm going to leave it out there, hanging. After completion. Order to treatment at RRS. She is doing. Whose vehicle was this?
It was his sister's vehicle.
Okay, so we don't have to worry about it being impounded. His review hearing, I think we're going to keep fairly soon, since he's in treatment. Let's make it October 3rd.
And that's on the 9 a.m. docket?
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to have to meet with Mr. Major before you leave. Okay.
Then he has felonies that are going to be, what about?
Those were either reduced or they were dismissed in exchange for the plea to the OVI.
406 A and B, there was felonies.
There was a,
We amended the failure to comply to a misdemeanor.
And
then the tampering of evidence was dismissed.
That's right.
Well, let me back up. I brushed it. There's a B case on the TRC too, so that is driving under suspension.
We didn't account for that, I don't think, but we'd want to plead to that charge.
I think he pled to everything on he pled to the A and B case. The littering offense was dismissed and the F3 was dismissed and the F5 was reduced to an M1. Or F4, I'm sorry, the F4 was reduced to an M1 under the same section.
Okay, so on the driving under suspension, it's a non-jailable variety. Mom has a $100 fine. Costs, and, I just thought of something. On the OVI, I want to go back and add community service, because I typically do 60 hours of community service on that.
I would assume one set of costs for the.
Yes.
Okay.
It all rose out the same.
Yeah.
Incident, so there's only one cost. To be determined. Two. No.
This is the wrong one, I'm sorry.
The littering is dismissed. That was a C case. I got a fine, no court costs on the DUS. Now, what about the 24 case number? Is there 24?
I don't have a 24 unless that's I think that may be a post-conviction matter.
I don't have that file. 20, she's got it on the computer, but I don't have it here. 24-2173. 24-2173.
Actually, no, I guess I do, Your Honor. It says, I have a review form for 21-3341 that has a sticky that was on when I copied it that says on case TRD 24-2173. It's just on there as like a sticky note.
Okay.
But that's all I have regarding that.
Is there an A and B? So it says A.
No, here we go, I'm sorry. It is a DUS and a failure to control.
Right.
But I don't know what their status is.
This says hearing October 3rd, 2025.
I thought he just pled to the.
Oh, so you were going to set them for review. Okay.
Yeah, setting them on the same day.
Is there a plea to those two, or?
Or are these post-conviction matters?
I'm not showing any entry on it. Let's pull the file in. I don't have those files. So let's pull those files, 24-2173 A and B. I need those files. And then we'll decide how we're going to go forward.
State of Ohio versus Carlinda Worsley, the Lawrence County Jail.
Have a seat and we'll recall
Case number
you.
TRC 24-182, A, B, C, and D. And Ms. Thea McCarty's on that.
This is Mr. Stratton's case.
Your Honor, this was an arraignment today on an old case from 2024. I had spoken to her.
She's on there.
Okay. I had spoken to her, and I understand the court's going to give her a cash surety. She has indicated that she wishes to plead to the OVI. It's a first, but now then we'll look back. Standard first, I think, under the old law. And she'll plead to the other charges too, which I think was a suspension, a tag light, and speed.
Safety belt.
Safety belt, I'm sorry, safety belt, yes. I was trying
Is that correct, Ms. Worsley, that you wish to change your plea
to guilty.
as to all the charges that are pending from January 27th, 2024?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You have a statement you wish to make?
No.
I'd like to have an explanation as to why you didn't come to court back on February 24th.
I had moved out of town at that time, and I have just recently come back. But like I said, I've just been, came back, got me a job, and enrolled in school, and that's I wasn't here for that. But
Well, that's not really a good reason not to come to court, is because you moved out of town. I mean, and you tell me that you're studying to become a nurse, that makes me very concerned, because that's a lot of responsibility of being a nurse. You got to, give medications. I mean, there's a lot of trust there. You need to be trusted to do the right thing. You didn't do the right thing here.
I know, and I'm sorry, and I'm just that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to get my life on the right track and do the right things, and that's why I'm doing the things I'm doing.
Well, you didn't turn yourself in, did you? I mean, you got arrested on that.
Yeah.
Okay. So You're only trying to do the right thing now, but you're in jail. You weren't trying to do the right thing before you got arrested. Okay, Mr. Hill.
Your Honor, she's got, I believe, 2 days in jail in now, and I don't know what our intention is, but if she did one more day in jail, then that would stand in place of having to do the DIP school, so.
Your Honor,
if the
I
court
believe she...
accepted that.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
Well, that's all, but if that's what the court sentenced her to.
Your Honor, I think she's willing to do that one more day. I mean, it'll save her.
Well, it may not be one more day, because I don't think, I mean, look, if you blow off coming to court for a year and a half, why should you get the same thing that somebody that would come in when they were supposed to and plead guilty, the minimum? I don't think you should get the minimum then. I think you need to get something in addition to the minimum. Because look, I mean, we have enough problem getting people to come to court. If word gets out, oh, Capper's going to give you the minimum no matter when you come to court, well, I'm going to take my chances then. If I get 2 years and he's still going to give me the minimum, I'll take those 2 years where I don't have to do anything. There needs to be a price to be paid for not doing what you're supposed to do.
Your Honor, I completely understand that and understand the court's position on that. She could still be required to do the 3-day driver's intervention program in addition to the additional day in jail. That would be more than the typical minimum. She did spend time in jail, which is unusual.
Well, the only problem with that is, when word get out, she's from Kentucky. So if I let her out of jail and she runs back to Kentucky and never comes back, I may never get her back because it's a misdemeanor warrant and they're not going to go nab her in Kentucky on a misdemeanor warrant.
Right.
So while she's here, I think she's got to pay some price for blowing this off because it took a year and a half to get her back. So there's got to be some more jail time other than the minimum.
Your Honor, if I stay over here at my sister's house, would that be in Ironton?
No. That's not sufficient. Okay, anything else you want to tell me?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do about my job and my school.
Well, you should have thought of that before you blew everything off. Things have consequences. Actions have consequences. When you don't come to court, I mean, what do you think is going to happen when you don't come to court and do what you're supposed to do? You think, oh, it's just going to go away? Like I always say, 7th grade math homework. I don't have to do my homework if I don't want to. Nothing's going to happen to me. It's not the way this works. There's going to be consequences for not coming to court. And I don't necessarily want you to lose your job or flunk out of nursing school, but if that's what happens, it's not my fault. It's your fault. You're the one that blew off coming to court.
Your Honor, maybe you could sentence her to a longer jail sentence, suspend that, and give her a huge amount of community service. And if she doesn't show up for the community service, then she'll have to serve that time.
Yeah, how am I going to get her back? I don't have to tie a big rope around her leg and let her go and pull her back. She's got to do it now. I'm not talking about months or anything like that, but she needs more than the minimum. She needs enough that anybody else that's out there watching thinks, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to have to do more jail time than I absolutely have to. It's worth it for me to go in and face what I'm supposed to do. So I think she needs double. 3 days the minimum, she needs 6 days. That's more than fair.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so, and you got to get a little more on your fine. It would have been $550. I'm going to give you $700. because you didn't come to court when you were supposed to. And where were you to pay the court costs? I'll give you well, I'm going to give her 2 years of license suspension so that it carries into 2026, where you would have got 6 months if you would have come to court. I'll give you driving privileges. So that'll be a reason for you to come back to court, because you're going to have driving privileges from this court. So, yeah, 2 years. $730 days, yeah, here we go. I'm gonna give her 20 days in jail, credit for 2, suspend 16. No, that's wrong, 14, suspend 14. I'm never really good at math. Credit for 2, suspend 14, so she's got 4 more days to do. 5 days community service. I won't require her to go to the driver intervention program, so she gets credit for that. But if you do at least 3 days of jail, you don't have to go to the driver intervention program, so that's going to save you some money there. I'll set her first review hearing for September 29th. I'm going to give you a permit to drive during the time of your suspension for community service, to come to court, to go to school, to go to work. What else do you need a permit for? You got kids? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to have a piece of paper from me that says you're allowed to drive for those reasons. If you get pulled over, it's going to show you're suspended. So the best thing to do, don't get pulled over. Obey all the traffic laws. Don't have to explain why you're driving with a suspended license. And let's just make it effective until September 29th. So if she doesn't come back to court, your permit's going to be done. So you have to come back to court to get it renewed, your permit to drive.
We have those 3 other charges also, Your Honor.
Okay. Oh, okay. Scratch that. I can't give her a permit. She's under a suspension.
Yeah.
I can't give you a permit to drive because you're already under a suspension. So if you get that suspension lifted and come back and show me you got your suspension lifted, then I can give you a permit. But I can't give you one while you're already suspended. So just erase that part. Do you know why you're suspended?
No, I do not know.
Well, let's look here and see. Looks like, yes, not a huge surprise. Looked like you had a ticket at Hanging Rock, Mayor's Court, that you never paid. And they got you suspended indefinitely for not paying it. Yeah, you had 2 other suspensions, but they're up. So that's the only one that's still there. So if you want to get your license back, go to Hanging Rock, pay them off, and they'll send in and get your suspension lifted. And then come back and see me and say, hey, I've got my license back and I have a permit to drive now. And I'll give it to you. Okay, on the driving under suspension, $100 fine. No tail lights, $5 fine. Seatbelt. You gotta wear your seatbelt. I mean, you're gonna be a nurse, you said. You wanna help people. First, do no harm. Wearing a seatbelt statistically is going to help you not get hurt if you're in a wreck. So you gotta do what takes care of people and yourself. $30 fine, that's mandatory on a seatbelt violation. Okay.
All right.
I think that's everything.
You said that review hearing was when?
September 29th
This year.
of this year, yeah. September 29th. Yeah, this will be your only notice since you're not here. You can get copies of your judgment entries by calling the probation office. You can go online to the court's website and put your name in, and it'll show your records. So don't blow this off like you did the last time. This is serious business. You got to take care of it, and it'll be fine. But you got to pay attention and do what you need to do. And don't have any more of these kind of incidents.
Y'all be back on September 29th at 10 a.m. here at court, where they're going to issue a warrant.
9 a.m.
9 a.m. Yes, it's reviewed.
State of Ohio versus Mustia McCarty of the Lawrence County Jail, case number CRB 25504.
And we're looking to get her treated.
We have focus.
We will take her.
Inpatient. Okay, Ms. McCarty, it's my understanding you're agreeable to going to treatment at Focus?
Yes.
Okay, they're gonna pick you up from the jail. You gotta do what they say, when they say, how they say, unless it's illegal or immoral, which I don't think they're gonna tell you any of that, but don't argue with them, don't, I've got one that's coming, it's back in the holding cell now. He went to treatment, he thought he could bark out orders to them as to what they're supposed to do, and how they're supposed to do it, when they're supposed to do it. That's not the way it works.
Right.
Okay? So I'll do an order releasing you to Focus for treatment.
And I have a full-time job. I'm a supervisor from work. I'll put you there one day.
Well, you're not gonna make it. You'll have to get another job once you get finished with treatment.
Okay.
And if you leave, I'm gonna issue a warrant for you. You understand that?
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Okay. Anything else you want to tell me?
I know.
Okay, I'll impose a $100 fine. Costs. I'm going to make it 60 days in jail, all suspended. On the condition that she completes treatment at Focus, inpatient. I'll set our first review hearing for the 19th of September.
Yes.
Okay. Take advantage of this opportunity, get clean, get off methamphetamine. It's really, really bad stuff.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Laura M. Smith of Lawrence County Jail, case number CRA 25372, CRB 25373. Mr. Major, if you want me, they had something figured out on what they showed.
This is Mr. Steyer's case.
I'm sorry, did you give a bond?
Not yet. Oh,
I'm gonna call you this again, or you
No, I sent this one.
Okay.
Your Honor,
UFR.
UFR said they take her. There's going to be a recommendation later on the sentencing of taking the ankle monitor off today, so they can take her tomorrow if that happens.
Okay. And she's agreeable?
Are you agreeable to that, ma'am?
I think so.
Well, you need to know for sure.
I was trying to hear it, and I heard it, but I couldn't register I don't think I was registering fast enough what was being said.
Okay, what's being said is that United Family Recovery is willing to take you tomorrow on an ankle monitor. So the court would allow you out on the ankle monitor to UFR. Now, a term of your bond is going to be that you maintain yourself at that facility. If you leave, that would be a violation of bond, do it up with a warrant. And I'll just tell you that if you cut the monitor, that's almost a guaranteed 3 years in prison. Simple as that. So if you think you're going to cut the monitor, then you're better off just staying there and we'll get you a quicker date.
No, I'm agreeable.
Okay, so I gotta emphasize this because it is true. I think sometimes people don't believe us. I mean, you're getting the monitor because you went to treatment before and left. So now the only way we're going to let you go to treatment is with the monitor. So it does no good to leave with the monitor because they can come right to where you are and pick you up. The only way you can get away is to cut the ankle monitor off. It's really hard to do, but people have done it. But what happens then, adult probation, which is the felony court, they're the ones that have the ankle monitors and place them for our people. They get really, really steamed when people cut the ankle monitors, and they try to think of what's the most serious charge they can file against you. It's going to be some kind of felony escape or something like that. It'll be out of my hands, you'll go to the felony court, and everybody that's done it has gone to prison. So I'm just telling you, this is nothing to mess around with. You will go to prison if you cut the ankle monitor off. And Mr. Steyer is right. If you're thinking, I can't do this, I'm going to cut the ankle monitor off, you're better off just saying, let me stay here in the county jail for a while. That would be better than you cutting the ankle monitor off, get sent to prison for at least 3 years.
Understood.
Okay. All right. Well, I told you, you've heard the speech. Nobody yet has ever said, Judge, I'm going to cut that ankle monitor off. But I had some people cut the ankle monitor off, and every one of them has gone to prison. I'm not lying. Am I lying, guys? Every one of them has cut the ankle monitor off from this court has gone to prison.
No, I get those cases, and I hate, they're cases that I can't do anything for somebody on because the judge has a standard sentence for that, and it's an easy charge to prove. So.
And they want to make an example of it because they don't want people to cut the ankle monitors, so they want to make an example. Don't be made an example of. Get clean, stay in treatment. It's the best thing for you and your case. Okay, so I'm releasing you to United Family Recovery with a GPS monitor, and I think we should come back pretty quick because
I'm here Monday and Friday of next week. I have a jury trial this Friday.
so that how about the 29th.
29th is available, Your Honor. And when we finish this up, if I could have the court's file, I haven't had a chance to copy it yet.
Okay, August 29th is the next hearing. Good luck to you, man. Take advantage of this. Do what you're supposed to do, when you're supposed to do it, how you're supposed to do it. Thank you. You're welcome.
We're finished with the jail.
Okay, we're finished at the jail.
State of Ohio versus Andrea Jones, case number CRD 25439.
Okay, this is set for sentencing. She's at hometown. Yes.
She is, she's doing really well.
Yeah, you got a report. And she has an ankle monitor, and it's my understanding it's been recommended that it be removed.
Yes, after I spoke with their counselor, they were okay with it being removed.
Okay. and you're ready to make this your project.
Yes, sir.
So once the ankle monitor's off, you could leave, and you're
I'm
not
not
gonna go to
leaving.
prison, but you're still gonna have your drug problem.
No,
And
yeah.
you're gonna have a legal problem, because I wish you weren't.
No, I enjoy not doing drugs.
Okay.
I'm gonna finish this program, so.
Great. Okay, I'll order the ankle monitor removed. And then we'll come back. You're doing good. Keep it up. Let's make it the 15th of September. For sentencing. Okay, good job.
All right, thank you. Thank
You're welcome.
State of Ohio recall Timmy's amendment, case number CRA 25406 AMD, CRB 25407, PRC 251585 ADHC, PRC 213341, and TRD 242173 AMD.
Okay, so we've located that.
It does appear that there's not been any conclusion to that, so.
That's the 242173. It was a single car accident on 775. That he was under an OBI suspension and failure to control over the two charges. Is there a plea on that then too?
Your Honor, yeah, we would plead guilty to this, but I want to take a look at it and make sure that the DUI suspension is, or OBI suspension is accurate, because so it allegedly happened in October of 2024, and yeah, that appears to be accurate, Your Honor. Well, no, it's status failure to reinstate. Well, that's the current status, so.
There was an out-of-state drug or alcohol offense suspension from January 17, 2024 to July 15, 2024. Well, this is October.
Right, so I don't think that this act, so yeah, I think this is out, it's a failure to reinstate situation, not an actual, driver under suspension.
Okay. Well, that looks like that could be correct because there was an OBI suspension, but it was up in May of 2022.
Right, but I don't think he ever reinstated after that, so I don't think he had driving privileges, but I don't think he was under an OBI suspension.
This would be a mandatory jail. So.
Correct.
All right, so we'll amend it to 4510-111.
I'm not sure off the top of my head.
That's an unclassified misdemeanor. U.S.
$4510-111 looks like failure to reinstate.
Okay.
I don't know.
It'll be the same.
This is a long section. I can't parse it standing here. I apologize, Your Honor.
That is failure to reinstate. It's the same level of offense as the other, so it's fine. Okay, $100 fine on that, court costs, and $20 fine on the failure to control. And October 3rd for review. I'll make that on all of his cases October 3rd for review, 9 o'clock.
Right, the failure to control was
20. So we'll need to check in with Mr. Major.
Thank you.
October 3rd will be your next reading here.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
You are.
Because here's the thing, the jail sentence hasn't been approved yet. Yeah, so.
You could,
No, hey, look, we'll be coming back on any demand.
Or not, he's got a review here in October.
October what?
3rd.
3rd? Okay.
But we're not coming back on it.
Okay.
Somebody's on it.
Yes, it's done, okay. Yeah.
Your Honor, both criminal charges were not linked to that, correct?
Yes.
It's too much to worry. Yeah. Oh, sure. That's a good thing. No, it's not that fine. Yeah, I don't watch. Bears fan. Yeah, that's weird. Did he go to,
State of Ohio versus Robert Pauley, case number CRB 25480.
All right, this is on the sentencing docket.
Your Honor, there's another gentleman that is here for a trial today. That these are disorderly conduct charges that arose out of an altercation between the two gentlemen. And if that other fellow would like to have that case called too.
What's his name?
Atkins, Craig Atkins.
State of Ohio versus Craig A. Atkins, case number CRB 25.
That's not his full name. It's Craig Atkins Jr.
479.
All right, so are we having a trial on Mr. Atkins' case?
Well, I wanted to take the temperature of both these gentlemen and see, you know, here's the thing, they're both victims, well, not really, it's charged as domestic violence, but they're a witness to the events and a defendant. So the reason that we asked for the delay in sentencing on Mr. Pauley was to get Mr. Atkins here too, and find out what exactly needed to happen. It would be, they got in a fight together, and I don't know who started it or who ended it, but if they would both agree, we would just dismiss both of them.
I've already been sentenced and got a $150 fine and did time in jail.
Well, it's my understanding that we delayed the sentencing.
There's not a sentencing order in the file, sir.
I was sitting right there and I did it via over that intercom right there, the, whatever you want to call it there, because I was in jail.
There's no sentencing order, and the sentencing, according to the file, was delayed till today, August the 18th.
Okay. It's fine with
Have you
me.
paid $150?
No, because I haven't got my stuff in the mail yet.
All right, well, what the state's offering, if you both agree, he's gonna dismiss the charges against both of you. You won't have a record and you won't have to pay anything. Are you agreeable with that, or you want?
I do. Agree.
I know he's agreeable, but are you agreeable to it?
I'll agree with that.
Both charges are dismissed. You're free to go.
State of Ohio versus Caden Whittlesey, case number CRB 25239. Caden Whittlesey.
Hey, Joe, you might want to go out there and keep them apart.
Okay. No appearance required. If there was no further problems, this case was going to be dismissed. That's my notes.
This is Whittlesey.
Whittlesey. No appearance required, 90 days without cause.
That's right.
Case will be dismissed.
State of Ohio versus Dakota Shirley, case number CRB 25316.
Is it RRS? You have a report? I think he has a case through our municipal too?
Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Screens are good. You did an MAT. Actively engaged. Okay, looks good. What do you say?
I'm trying.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and sentence you now. What's your charge in that municipal?
They was trying to get me for conveyance.
Okay. Is that still pending then?
No, they dropped it.
Oh, okay, so you're done with our municipal.
Well, I got probation down there. They suspended like 180 days in jail, suspended. I got to finish the program.
Well, they didn't drop it.
Well,
You got probation.
they dropped it from a felony.
Okay, it's a felony down this morning.
Yeah.
And you, all right, you had already pled guilty to, this is a shoplifting at Walmart, right?
Yeah.
Anything else you want to tell me about it?
No, Your Honor, that's it.
Okay. You pled guilty previously. I delayed it while you were in treatment, so I'm going to go ahead and send you that one. Part of your sentence is going to be stay in treatment and finish it. You're doing good.
I'm trying.
Yeah. Where are you from originally?
McDowell County, West Virginia.
Where?
McDowell County.
McDowell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the county seat there?
Welch.
Welch, West Virginia. Okay. Did you come to Huntington?
Yeah, I come up there 2 years ago.
To go to treatment? Or
Yeah.
where'd you go?
I went to Recovery Point.
Okay.
And I finished it, and I worked there for 2 months, and then I worked with Barbersville Road Crew, and after that I started working with a company called Cinemark, and I've been all over the East Coast, and I relapsed and come back over here.
Okay. Went to the Walmart.
Yeah.
Was there a particular reason you went to the Walmart in South Point?
No.
Okay.
No, just wrong place, wrong time.
Well, maybe the right place, right time. If you get clean and go on and do good for, this may have been a good thing that happens because you get turned around. You get clean and go on. How old are you?
33.
Okay. Well, are you ever going back to McDowell County?
No.
You got family there?
I got a mother down there.
Okay. There's not a lot there, is there?
No, there's no work down there.
Used to be mining, right?
Yeah.
Mining area. Okay. Well, you got things going the right way, let's keep it going that way.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you $100 fine, and I'll suspend it if you finish treatment. Order you pay court costs. 30 days in jail suspended. Order you to finish treatment at RS, which you are on the right track right now. You're doing good. I'm going to order you to do 5 days community service. You can start doing that when they free you up with some time to get community service done.
Okay.
We have a community service program here. Just like help cut grass, pick up litter, whatever.
Yeah, like on days I gotta check in down there, can I do it like on days like that? Cause
You can do it in I'll let you do it in Ironton. You have to go down there to check in.
Yeah, cause
you can
thing
do it
is,
at our municipal court.
thing is, I am working, I do work 5 days a week,
Where?
Par roofing in Huntington.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Monday through Friday?
Yeah.
Saturdays, I mean, I assume they have community service there. If they don't, you can come here and do community service.
On Saturday?
On Saturdays,
Okay, oh, yeah.
7:30.
Oh, yeah, down here?
Yeah.
Well, I'm at Crossroads, I can walk from there to here.
You don't know where Crossroads is,
Oh.
Yeah. So how do you get to Par Roofing?
They give me a ride.
They take you over?
Yeah.
That's hard work, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm
But
used
honest
to it
work,
now.
it's good
Yeah.
work. Somebody's got to do it. There's a roof on every building, right? There's a lot of roofs. A lot of roofs need work on them. So that's good work for you to do. Okay. I'll set your first review hearing September 29th. Okay, congratulations, you're doing really good.
Thank you. Your Honor.
Keep it up.
Trying my best.
Go see Mr. Major in probation before you leave.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Jason Smith, case number CRB 14301, TRD 18684. Jason Smith.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
How are you?
Okay, I'm doing better now.
Okay, so these are really old cases, and looks like you missed a hearing back in 2019
Yes, sir.
on review. Did you come in on your own, or did you
Yeah,
get
I
arrested?
came today on my own. To be honest with you, I just got out of prison.
Okay.
I did 3.5 years in West Virginia, and I just got out 3 weeks ago.
Where are you going to be living now?
I live in Lavalette.
Okay.
I'm currently on an ankle monitor
From West Virginia?
for parole, yes.
Okay. Will they let you come over and do community service?
I'm sure they will.
They let you come here today.
Right. Yeah, I told him that I needed to come over here. I'm trying to obtain my driver's license, and I called the courthouse about 2 weeks ago, a little bit after I got out, and they told me that I had a bench warrant over here, so I'm trying to take care of that.
All right.
So I can obtain my driver's license because
Well, that's good to know. If I issue a warrant, they won't let somebody get a license in, right, in West Virginia?
Pardon me?
So if I issue a warrant for somebody here in West Virginia, they won't let them get a driver's license?
To my knowledge, that's the way it works.
Because I'm not sure the Ohio DMV would do that.
Right.
They're getting to the point where they don't do anything.
Right.
They don't care if you get a ticket, nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm trying to get my license back. I have to report to my parole office once a week, plus I have counseling that I have to attend there also once a week. I'm about to start vocational rehab because I had an injury in 2018 which required 4 surgeries. So that's honestly, I've been on dope for a long time. I've been clean for almost 4 years now. I'm currently on the Suboxone program. I can give you clean urine today. I can make a payment toward my fines today. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to do the right thing.
Okay, well, I want to support you in that, and I agree with everything you just said that you're trying to do. I want to help you be successful. So I'm going to withdraw the warrant, so that'll help.
Thank you, yes.
I'll withdraw the warrant, and what I'll do is we had set review hearings. If you watch, people have review hearings, so you come in periodically, and as long as you're making progress or getting your stuff done, I'll keep working with you.
Okay, that's great.
Let's go over what you got. You got 14301 was a theft offense. You had community service and fines. You did all of your community service, so
Yes,
that's
sir.
out of the way. But you still have some fine left, $335. You can work that off if you can do community service, or you can pay it.
Is it still $50 a day?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then on the, you had a traffic case.
Yes. I'm assuming.
18684, no operator's license. And it was just a fine and court cost, so 284.
280 is the
285.
285?
So, you're gonna pay something on your
Yeah.
back fines today?
Yes, sir. I'll try to come up with the entire amount today, but if not, I can definitely make a payment today.
Okay, once you've paid it, it's over.
Okay.
Yeah, so, I'll give you a review hearing. Let me look, I said a lot on 29. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah. I'll go into October for you.
Okay.
Let's make it October 6th. That's the first Monday in October.
October 6th, 9 a.m.
9 a.m. for review. If you pay everything off before then, you don't have to come back.
Okay.
If you need more time, come back and just ask, tell me what you're doing to get this done and ask for more time.
Okay.
Okay, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge Capper.
Any follow-up treatment or anything for to stay clean?
I'm on the Suboxone program right now, and to
How do
be
you
honest
do
with
that?
you, it has worked for me.
Who's getting, well, I know, I believe in Suboxone. Who you getting that
The Department of Corrections, they supply it now in West Virginia, so I was on it for 3 years there, and since I have a record of the doctor that I went to go see after I got out to continue my treatment, I had to attend treatment classes there also.
Okay.
So,
So
if you
that's
need
something-
documentation toward that fact.
No, I'm not gonna work. I didn't have you on any treatment when you were here before.
Okay.
So I'll let them manage that. I just kind of interested in what you're doing, because I send a lot of people to treatment, and I want to know what's out there that's available.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so you're doing the treatment in West Virginia?
Yes, sir.
Huntington, Lafayette? or-
Yeah, in Huntington at OVC, Ohio Valley Caregivers. Or OVP, yes, I'm sorry.
We use that a lot, so.
Yeah.
Okay, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Mr.
Thank you,
Smith.
Judge Capper.
October 6th is your
Okay.
next hearing, 9 o'clock.
Have a nice day.
You too.
State of Ohio recalls Kaylee Bennett back in holding, Your Honor.
Okay, Kaylee Bennett.
Case number TRD 212288, B, C, and D.
Kaylee Bennett needs to be brought out of the holding cell.
She's coming, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I think he's, is he the one that came in your place when you were uninvited?
All right. Ms. Bennett, what do you have to tell me?
I have a sister and I'm supposed to be here, but I also am having issues with transportation. Our car is in a reading. I actually tried to call out on the go.
Where do you live?
In Ironton, American Street.
Okay. You've got too many cases, too many times you've missed hearings. I mean, it's ridiculous. The amount of cases you have and the amount of times, almost every time you have a hearing, you miss.
I know, I've called to try to do a video with it, but they said that I had to be here to ask you first.
Well, you have to be compliant before I'm gonna let you do that. You gotta get this stuff taken care of. And this goes back to 2020. You had an OBI then, and it's still not totally finished.
I know, I'm trying to pay it off. I have a $50 limit today, but I have to put that online with my card.
Okay, so I just wanted to get your attention by putting you back in the holding cell. That is like the Hilton compared to the jail. I mean, you don't want to go to jail.
Oh, I know.
Well, you need to act like you're scared of going to jail. You don't act like you're scared of going to jail because you keep missing hearings and you're not doing what you need to do to get this taken care of.
This is a problem with transportation, but
Well,
Now, if I may, the Ironton Municipal Court is on Vernon Street, Your Honor. She's within walking distance of it.
yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. They have.
You can go there and do community
across
service.
from me. Is that where I go?
The Ironton Municipal Court, you go see John Kincaid, probation officer.
go talk to Mr. Kincaid, say, I've got stuff I need to take care of up in Chesapeake. They said I can come here and do community service, and he'll set you
Am I
up.
the same paper that I get from you guys?
Yes.
And he'll notify us if you work there and give you credit.
Okay.
All right.
I live across from the police station, so I'm right there.
September the 19th will be your next hearing. Get something done, be here on time. September the 19th.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You can be released.
State of Ohio versus Kenny Ingalls, case number CRA 25487A and B, CRC 242136A and B, CRA 24662, CRB 24663, and others.
And others. May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes. Says here you would rather go to jail than continue your treatment, is that right?
No, sir. I just, made no service on.
Yeah. Let me remind you, Mr. Ingalls, as I recall, without looking at your file, I think you have an aggravated burglary charge, which is a high-level felony. And as I also remember from your arraignment, when I arraigned you, after me warning you not to speak, you basically confessed and said you had a mental breakdown and gave a big explanation as to what you did, basically admitting that you did the offense, broke in somebody's house. You are lucky to be at the treatment facility. And you're there barking out orders, telling them what you're going to do, when you're going to do it, how long you're going to stay. You're not in charge of your treatment. And if you want to be in charge of your treatment, you can just go to the jail. We'll send this big file all down to common pleas and let you deal with one of the judges down there. You need to have some humility and ask for mercy. That's what you need is mercy. Because if you get justice, you're probably going to go to prison.
I'm going to stick with that structure.
So, I don't know, does Bethesda want him back?
We would like to have Kenny back, but we're not completely opposed to the idea that Kenny may need to go to jail for a little bit.
Mr. Hill.
Mr. Ross is here today, by the way, Your Honor. He's the alleged victim on the aggravated burglary. And he has concerns about Mr. Ingalls, but he also knows that he committed what could be a first-degree felony, and we do take that very seriously. So it's a tightrope that Mr. Ingalls is walking right now, whether he realizes it or not, because if it goes down to the grand jury and they indict him on that charge, his lawyer can tell him it's most likely a long prison sentence. So
It's at least a mandatory prison term. So however long it is, a conviction on this is going to result in prison time.
Kenny's problem is that he's completely codependent and obsessed with the girl that was there. And he
Miss
did
Neese.
Yes. He did exactly what we told him he was going to do when he was released from treatment. He cannot stay focused on himself. I mean, he can laugh all he wants, but, you know, I genuinely care about him. And I refuse to see him die if I can help it, but he has got to stay away from her. They're toxic for each other.
She's just using you for the drugs.
Yes, yeah.
She's 26 years old.
It's not a meaningful difference.
So, she's not in love with you. I hate to break it to you. She's in love with drugs. That's the whole reason she's around you. She's using you. You need to get over it. You have to concentrate on getting clean. And not, you're going to get out and run off with Miss Niece. It's not happening. And if you think it is going to happen, and you're not going to cooperate with treatment, then you can just go back to the jail and sit and wait till you get indicted by the grand jury and go down and try to convince one of the common police justices to let you out to run off with Miss Niece. I don't think that's going to work.
Not a chance.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Because you've been so, the condition of your bond was to go to treatment and be cooperative, and you haven't been, I'm going to revoke your bond. I'm going to reconsider it on Friday.
Your Honor, I'm not here Friday, I have a jury trial, so that, if we guys can stand up with it, that's fine, but otherwise Monday, as soon as I'll be here.
I'll reconsider it on Monday. So that is the 25th.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, he's remanded into the hands of the sheriff until the next hearing, August 25th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, we still have Stephanie Paul here on the sentencing docket, and somehow her file's been misplaced, so they're looking for it right now.
Okay.
We have already done the second call. We've already done the second call.
Well,
She's the one trying to do the second.
Mr. Stratton is her attorney, and he was just asking about it.
She got to be on that.
Okay, all right.
So we're finished?
We're finished.
Who's the lady there?
Stephanie Paul.
Oh, prosecutor.
We finished her before you got here, I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, well, we weren't for sure whether she was on the review docket or the sentencing
She was on the
docket.
sentencing docket.
She is on the sentencing docket, but apparently you did it before I got here, so.
That's what happens when you're late, sometimes stuff happens.
Yeah, sorry. That's fine, that's fine. But I got the new date, so. Thanks, John.
Ron, was Jason Hunt or Jessica Smith called? Traffic? Jessica Smith.